The white guy who was talking to the black guy was a KKK member. Okay? So
yeah, he's talking about Daryl.
He told the black guy every time he comes, just let him know he wants to come and watch him play.
He told the story on JRE,
so
the guy that converts KKK people.
Cool. Okay? Years later, he go and find the white guy because he wanted to know, you know what I mean? It was really eating him up. Like, how do you hate people for the color of their skin? Okay? So he went and found the white guy who told him that 10 years down the road. Okay? And the white guy told him that actually from their relationship, from them talking every day, them coming down there, they actually quit the KKK. Okay? Because
Daryl Isaacs, I think is the guy's name.
But that was from dialogue. That was from them talking.
Oh,
and
Daryl
even
Davis,
though the black guy knew.
Watch out. Hey, come on.
Even.
Really?
Fireworks.
And even.
Stop that shit.
And even though the black guy knew that the white guy was a KKK and he was scared, it was just eating him up. Okay, but from that dialogue, the white guy actually quit being a KKK. Okay, so then the black guy asked him to turn him on because he had been studying about the KKK. So he asked him to turn him on to the Grand Dragon. He was the head of the KKK of that state. Okay? He was the head of the KKK of that state. And he asked him for the Grand Dragon's address and phone number so he could talk to him because he just wanted to know how can he preach this hate because of the color of somebody's skin. Okay? So then he gets in touch with the guy. The guy didn't know he was black. He had a secretary call the Grand Dragon and say he was writing a book and he wanted to talk to him. But he told the secretary, don't tell the Grand Dragon, the head of the KKK of that state of Alabama, don't tell him that you're black. Okay, so of course the Grand Dragon agreed to do the book. Before the Grand Dragon came in, his bodyguard came in. Okay, his bodyguard looked and seen that he was a black guy. Okay, but the Grand Dragon wasn't paying attention when he came in and he bumped into him and he looked and he said it was a black guy. But long story short, the Grand Dragon ended up talking to the black guy, and they both explained their positions. He explained and said that no matter what, it was so cemented in his head that his beliefs would never change.
Alright, buddy, spill it.
Again, they talked every single day, they kept in touch. The KKK told the black guy to keep in touch. He brought all the other black guys in to talk, all the other KKK
This is out of Louisville, Kentucky. That's the audio.
And eventually,
these two streams.
the black guy ended up going to KKK rallies. He was one of the only black guys. This is a true story. One of the only black guys that would be at a KKK rally in Alabama in the 80s. Okay? The only guy. And the Grand Dragon actually gave a speech saying that black guy, that he would ride with that black guy to the death because at the end of the day, even though they had different beliefs, he respected him. Okay, that he respected him because he stuck with his beliefs, and he didn't judge me on mine. He just disagreed with it. But he didn't hate him because I don't like black people, because I don't like Mexicans, because I don't like that. And the Grand Dragon actually gave a speech in front of a whole rally saying how much respect he had for the black guy. Okay? The KKK Grand Dragon actually ended up becoming the imperial wizard over the whole country, the head of the KKK over the whole country. And he was still giving the same speech about this black guy. And through their relationship, eventually, the Grand Imperial ended up denouncing the KKK and giving the black guy his robe. The
Ian,
whole robe, the
what's
whole
up, man?
hood. He ended up giving it to the black guy. And they became one of the
Talking about
Amanda,
Daryl
is this any
Davis.
better?
Is
But
what it's talking
because of the
about.
black guy, just because of the black guy
Tinfoil hat
talked and went to
challenge?
KK rallies and talked with KKK members, a whole lot of black people didn't like him because of that, because he didn't agree with them. Okay? So, y'all aren't the only one who get blowback. When I sit on here and I get on live and I say to me, everything's not about race, a whole lot of black people don't like me because of that. Okay? A whole lot of them say all type of shit. But for me, like I said, it's about power. And we the people, and we got to take the power back that we gave the government. Okay, we need to quit depending on the government to do everything for us. We can do it ourselves.
The audio is coming out of Louisville, Kentucky.
This whole movement is led by people just donating because they care. The whole movement, everything that we eat, everything we drink, somebody donated it. The government didn't give it to us. They ain't setting up these stands here. They not marching. Okay? We doing it on our own. We can overcome all of this, but we're gonna have to do it together. And we're gonna have to quit depending on the government to do everything for us. Have a good day.
Yeah.
We gotta stop. I don't expect nothing. Don't look for nothing for them. I don't want to.
Well said. Some people at the park on the sidewalk there. It's kind of the crowd he was addressing here. About half of the people that were in the march, I guess, something like that. So, yeah, again, that was Daryl Davis he was talking about. That's crazy because I heard that exact same story on JRE when Daryl Davis was talking about it.
What's up, everybody?
Kimberly, what's up?
Especially since talk to my mom and like all disrespectful, like so.
It's Tinfoil Hat Chat.
Guess you could say shit. Yes, you could say, but I mean that's my family. Like I was expected. I really don't care what anybody else says about that because that's like my family, really. And he's obviously on something, so he doesn't even know what he's doing. So I guess you could say chill. I guess you could.
I was just trying to understand the story.
But like how she is right now, this is how close he was. Yelling in their faces, threatening them, saying shut the fuck up, all of that. So he was like this close. Without a mask, not 6 feet at all.
And you're drinking right now. Water. So then you're gonna...
Yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, there's a difference. I would take this out so I can drink, or when I can't breathe. See, okay, so last live, or maybe a couple lives before, people were saying like maybe I should get one of these, so they're all out. But don't worry, I will get one.
The only bad thing about it is that you can hear yourself in here. Like when you think you're talking loud, but you're really not. You kind of just sound like this, and you're like, "Hey guys," but you can't really hear. I can hear myself. How do you guys talk to me? My voice is very annoying.
Stop it.
I just don't like to let my voice out.
Thank you.
You have something to
You want to add?
For all of y'all trolling about the fucking mask thing, guess what? Systemic racism is more dangerous than fucking COVID. So shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I bet you if I park my street, you know that motherfucking street right there, y'all come arrest my ass. But you don't arrest somebody. As long as they're against
Mark,
the
what's up?
protesters, y'all cool with it. As long as they against the protesters, y'all cool with it. That's some fucked up shit. Man, y'all boxers ain't shit either.
It was my pleasure, Jennifer.
Hey, Vicky.
I certainly will. I'm happy to hear that. I really am. I always like it when people come out, you know, see that we're gathered here and want to join us.
Intel, what's up, brother?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's that. All right, hey, we heading out, man. We'll see you tomorrow, okay?
There as well. What's up, Intel?
All right.
How's everybody doing this evening?
Real quick, y'all, here as we're walking back to the car, because, you know,
this evening. I think we
looks
all
like
need
most of the stuff is probably done and over with for the night anyway. You know, there's always people out here for the most part 24/7, sort of almost an Occupy situation, if you will, but doesn't necessarily mean it's worth
y'all
recording.
This is really
but,
off topic, but I made homemade bread, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'd like to say it's not a big deal, but it is. I've never done it before, and it's delicious. So
I wonder if, well,
looking forward
I was gonna
to
say, I wonder
loads
if
to come.
maybe some of these cars on Jeff are maybe undercover cars, but I don't really think so. No date tonight, Sean. But so here's something I need to kind of touch on with y'all, and I hate to do it. We've done this once in the past, but unfortunately we're hitting sort of a critical moment with
Northern Brofist, brother.
Expenses and income, where if you're not familiar, if you're newish, I live not in Louisville. It's about a 90-mile round trip every day to get up here and back. So gas alone is a huge expense. I need new brake pads now. I might have a hole in a tire. Like, there's just a lot of shit that goes into even just getting up here. So unfortunately we're hitting sort of a critical mass where
the best of my recollection,
we don't
I
really
don't
have any
remember
money left, and we're almost out of gas. I mean, we got enough gas, I think, for 2 more trips up here right
there
now.
is
But
such a difference.
if anyone is so inclined, if y'all like what we
Mike
do
Landon is
specifically,
just
as far as donating to the movement and the cause, your dollar will go
on.
much further other places. But if you want to
Who's trying
support
to
us directly,
tie up technical issues on the back end.
we're really kind of in need right now. And again, I hate to do this stuff, y'all, for real. But it's just the unfortunate reality. So if anyone feels so inclined, we have, I believe, our PayPal link is in the I think it's in the description. If not, it's paypal.me/tchcrego, the same thing as the channel name. So yeah, if anyone feels so inclined to help us to be able to keep coming out here and doing this, that'd be dope. Otherwise, we're obviously going to do everything we can. I guess I could have done a selfie cam this whole time. We're going to do what we can regardless. Try to keep getting up here. We're going to try to figure things out and stuff. But yeah, again, it's sort of a critical time. So sorry to have to do that, for real. But, you know, it's out there. And with that being said, thank you everybody for watching tonight. I know we had at least the 1 sub. I'm sure we had some follows and stuff. Big thank you to our mods, C-Cow and Addict. Y'all, you know, keeping the room clean and stuff. So big shouts out to that. And thank you to Woke for hosting us too. I think I have Venmo. I'd have to check that, Vaughn. I know I have Cashapp and
Absolutely,
I have PayPal.
Mike. We're gonna do call-ins in a little bit. Just give us a little bit to get situated and checked in and everything.
Oh, great. Well, I can't say I'm too upset that I had my audio on Woke. Hopefully it pays off. But hold on. Thanks, Follicle. Let's see, Venmo. Yeah, I have Venmo. As long as it's set up.
James says,
yeah, I got Venmo.
FYI, they arrested media press last night in Portland, and one left his his feed live during the booking process. They are now waiting until it's declared a riot so they can charge them with a felony. This may lessen the crowds at night.
If that's a preferred way to do it. Like I said, we have PayPal as well. But yeah, again,
Awesome, Mike.
I'm really
Looking forward
like
to it.
I legitimately don't like doing that, but
Kid Rock
I live
showed
in
his
E-Town,
shadow
so.
yesterday. 6 more
But
weeks
thank you,
of
everybody.
fireworks.
I know I see we have some subs. Was it maybe even gifted subs? I can't really tell, but anyway, here's the ugly face reveal.
How are your sinuses feeling, baby?
And yeah,
He's saying better.
Oh, sweet!
So
Somebody gifted
thankful,
5 subs. Fuck yeah! Who was it that did that?
He's sitting at about an 80%.
Was that
And Mike, thank you so much for the donation. We really appreciate that so
But anyway,
much.
Whoever
Thank
gifted
you,
those subs, thank you. That's awesome. And that does help. That does generate revenue for us. The problem is that it's locked on like a 30-day sort of cycle. I can get into details if y'all want, but it does help. It's just not quite as immediate. So big shouts out Follicle, our man there. Thank you. And I see we got some stuff coming through already, so really thank you everybody for, oh my god. So yeah, big thank yous. Thanks for the support again, and
well, we appreciate it.
looking forward to tomorrow.
So,
we'll be here,
chat
y'all.
vote.
So
What,
good
do you
looks,
guys think that
C-Cow.
these
I'm gonna
demonstrations
listen
are
to
going
that
to
on
go
the way
on
home.
until
I'm
election in
actually gonna
November? Put a 1 for yes
try to,
and a
like, copy
2
that
for
right
no.
now,
And if
so I don't
2,
lose it. But
when
all right,
do you
everybody,
think it'll
stay
go on
safe.
through?
Thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully with the holiday weekend over, people being back in town, maybe the numbers for the protests will grow a little bit. And that's good advice, Sean Eric. I'll probably
What's
put,
up, JCS?
Yeah, the Venmo, the Cashapp, all that good stuff, just in case. Plus our PayPal link, it's like through the stream. It's like the type of PayPal thing where it pops up and there's a message and
Amanda
stuff.
says yes.
Which, if people don't care about that, they can also just directly do it. But anyway, I'll stop ranting now. Woke, thank you for the host. I doubt my audio's still up here, but thank you everybody for viewing.
Yes.
Thank
What's
you
up,
for the
Matthew?
support.
What's up, JC?
And yeah,
What's
again,
up,
we'll
Kevin?
be out here tomorrow, y'all.
What's
Peace.
up, Matt? What's up, Mike?
Cassie says
Hopefully
yes.
with the holiday
Jonathan,
weekend over,
yes.
people being back in town,
Sorry,
maybe the
guys, I had a
numbers.
mouthful of
Please, if
food.
anyone here has ever stopped
Wake me up when November
Can't read that one, Landon.
ends.
No. Landon says no. When do you think it'll go on till, Landon? Kristen, same question. When do you think it'll go on till? Yeah, Mark, good point. Depends on who's stepping in. John says yes. Now ask if they will last past the elections. What do you guys think? Past the elections? But then at that point, when would it end? Will it end? Surely it'll end at some point. When Biden announces VP. Okay, and then also thoughts on Kanye West's announcement. I wasn't here if y'all reviewed it last night. There are theories, of course, that this is a ploy with Trump to sway just enough votes off of Biden that Trump will take it, or just to tank the whole election. If no candidate gets 270 electoral votes, then it will be canceled and stay with Trump. So, or do you think that he really means it, or do you think that he means
watch,
like 2024
Jason Downey
and
as well.
2020
He's out
vision
there
is just kind of
every
saying
day.
like, hey, I'm seeing it now. It's gonna happen
These
in
are all the
4
cars
years.
marching with us.
Where's Landon? I've got him hidden away. Don't worry about him.
Hi. Black Lives Matter. Thanks, Uncle Brad.
Yeah, Kevin says part of me thinks it will climax when Trump wins, resulting in the Insurrection Act being used. Messy end that I'd rather not see, and that's sure true because he'd have nothing to lose.
Brad asks a great question. He says, what will actually make the protest end?
You a I seen that. They targeted her. That was bullshit. I don't know what that means.
Thank you, Stacey.
That right there.
Hard days, man. Hard couple days. Hard couple days.
Hell yeah. That's right. That's right.
It might not be today.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, 4 days and all.
You're okay. That's the message that we've been getting over the last 4 days.
It's summertime, you know what I'm saying? It's summertime right now.
That's right.
Hard days bring sunny days. Summertime right now. All year. Summertime all year. All year. Summer season all year.
All year.
Summer season all year.
All year.
Summer season all year.
All year. All year. All year. All year. All year.
Can you do me a favor? Right here where they/them, please.
Louisiana. Holy crap. Stacey.
Nice and big.
Wow, thank you so much.
Discontinued and pulled the water from it because
So we have Austin, Texas, and Louisiana.
to detour homeless people from being
That's awesome.
they knew they had a water source, which is some cold-hearted shit. Yes, again, it's keeping the name white on.
Safety first.
Bloody Catto. CABBO. I'm gonna show y'all the blood tree too.
Mike, LOL.
And you'll see why it was so, out of all the trees, it was picked out as the most one to use. The branches are real low, so it's easy to go loose over it. That tree right there is a bloody tree.
I've live streamed like back before Chop and Chaz was a thing, but I haven't been live streaming on marches.
We have Austin,
Because I've
Texas
just
on the
been
left and
a
Shreveport,
scared
Louisiana
little
on the right.
bitch, but I'm getting over my fears because, like I've been telling everybody, it doesn't matter how it feels. Like, the truth needs to get out there. I'm out here, I'm scared anyway, so fuck it.
Whole country, as far as the individual tree. They turn this light on so y'all can see this. A lot of people don't even know this is still out here. This water fountain, one side was for whites, the other side was for blacks.
Well, I've just been seeing how they're targeting people in Louisville, how they're targeting live streamers and arresting them, so, but you know what, I'll be all right. I'm a white girl. This is what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
One side for black people, one side for white people. I'm not allowed to drink out of one side.
Can I have everybody agree? Agree?
What's up, everybody? Almost done.
It's dedicated to the man that donated all these trees. You had a judge that donated trees to hang people. You think he was getting justice? judge donated hanging trees.
Any tips,
They were coming in
Brad?
here getting justice. He doesn't want no justice over here. Yeah, a lot of people don't even know about the water fountain that we live here. It's just because this side of the courthouse is rarely used. It's only really used for high-profile cases. It's kind of where they bring them in the back door.
I've been marching with them every day, so I feel like I'm all right, but
Yeah, so a lot of people
I'm
don't
going to
even
let
come
them
on
know
this
Uncle
Milam
Brad's
side,
got my
so,
back, so
if you look up the blood tree, it will tell you. It is on Milam side.
Thank you, Brad.
Center court of the house.
I'm the girl in the Selena shirt. All black Selena shirt, and I got blonde hair, and I'm in the front. Obviously.
Yeah, there's a lot of nasty history here.
Percent at least.
Anything that symbolizes hate or negative past, take it, put it in a museum. They don't serve no purpose out here anyway. You don't cut the water off to it, so nobody can get water out of it. So take the water out, put it in the museum. There's a museum right down Green Road that was appreciated. Side of the courthouse, in order to walk in, it's usually a profile because this is the main entrance, so you can kind of sneak people through the back side of the courthouse, and most people don't be paying attention.
Right, that's what I'm afraid of.
Show them the water fountain. I said, I had to go show them the water fountain. It's crazy how many people on here from Shreveport never seen the water fountain. It's right there at the front. Can't miss it. It's just we don't use that side. Stream, so I was like, okay, I gotta do this. Trees too. That one, that one, that one. The reason they would hang from these trees from time to time is because this is a main highway that comes through. is Liz Swain. She's over the downtown DDA, downtown district. She basically regulates everything downtown from events to clubs.
The last
shit
that
like
I
that,
heard
who's
is
open business down here.
that they went from
She is probably
critical
one of the main
to
reasons that our
serious
downtown
condition.
is 65%
What's
vacant.
up?
And that's all that I've heard.
She is steadily running
I'm ready to
locally
go,
owned businesses,
Chad. What's up,
especially
man?
Black locally owned businesses out of downtown.
MLP, what's up? Gilbert, welcome back, brother.
Yeah, we just be chilling out here, man.
We went from the hot dog to the double cheeseburger.
Thank you, hon. Well, we have multiple streams on the left, and we have Shreveport, Louisiana on the right. What's happening, guys?
Are you live streaming too?
There will hopefully be many topics of discussion, Chad. Let's see here. Let's try something else out here. Still? Can I get a 1 if you can hear me and a 2 if you cannot?
That was just somebody's tire rubbing up on the curb.
Cassie, what's up?
They are getting people down further. This guy's leading the hell out of everything. He came with
Russ says 1.5.
reflector shirts
Try to turn
pass
your
out to
device up.
people. He's
Just check and see
talking
if you
about
can turn
getting
it up.
several walkie-talkies. He's not playing around.
The Great Robot Replacement. What? JCS. Oh yeah, I love that video. Yeah.
So
I've seen that. JC, I love that.
Landon and I were talking the other day, and realistically, iRobot is like 5 years away.
I mean, you know, it's not far.
It's not far, because if you think about it, the problem is that we expect flawed people to police flawed people, and that's never going to work for long.
It's crazy how much
and
this
so
crowd has grown in the last week.
what would be a solution to that? Someone who's not flawed, but humans are all flawed. So it would be robotic, and they would come out with the stance of it being AI, so therefore it's never flawed, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, iRobot is like 5 to 10 years away.
Sorry, everybody. My kids got in a fight. Not a fight. Disagreement. Exactly, JC. I mean, that looks so real that you could have fooled me.
I haven't heard about the other group. Usually I'm doing comms, so I've kind of switched from comms to live streaming, but I didn't hear anything about it before I started.
Robotics law enforcement is impossible. They wouldn't be able to effectively judge intent unless... I don't know, April. So what's going on in Shreveport? I don't know. A quasi-protest that's just not turning into anything.
Actually, can you help up here? Can you help up here?
April, I believe so, unless someone, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, she's
But
really
go ahead.
sweet.
I think the comments are safe. Did he text? Yeah. Kit Kats and Southern. Skull. Skull.
Which rabbit hole are you down, April?
I've been down many a rabbit hole. Many a rabbit hole. I agree, Ashley. It is rather hive mind-like. The chants. She said, sounds like a bunch of zombies, but... I'm sure that sounded great. LOL, exactly, Carl. Carl! Bro Fist Brother, what's up, my man? I'm so excited for all the good cooking that's going on down here. Oh, crap, Trav. Well, thank you for letting me know, man. Okay, well, I got you now.
No, well, you're right. There's no racism is wrong on any front, but I think the true argument here is more of a classist thing.
Trav, I've got you.
And it was weird.
This is primarily
Got it.
poor versus elite war, because people who couldn't afford slaves, they had their wives and kids out there doing the same work.
Yo, hey brother, you there?
I'm here. Are you there?
I'm there.
Are you there? I'm here. You know how far over there is, right? It's not here. It's over there.
So,
never mind. That's just, it's just a joke, though. Oh. So, what's going on with the chat? What's happening tonight?
Oh, how is everybody doing? What's going on? Let's see.
How's the feel? What are people thinking right now?
Mr. Mustachio, Brofist, good to see you.
Mr. Mustachio.
Will says, Mrs. Landon, I can't hear you well. That would be Mrs. Unspecified. I'm just kidding.
No, that's fine. Mrs. Landon works as well.
LOL. Some people are. Let's see. How's the feel tonight? You're for the protesters. Drop a 1. You're not. Drop a 2.
Oh gosh, I don't even know anymore. I'm still backing the blue, but I get it. I get the.
Well, let's see. Let's see if. All right, so we got a 2, 2, 2, 0, 2.
What was 2 for again? I'm sorry.
2 is they are not for the protesters. I like the 0 answer.
What does they mean by 0, though?
Like indifferent. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 2, 0, 2, 2, 2, 2. Wow, good mixed crowd. It's a mixed. It's kind of, for those who are commenting, it's a bit of a mix.
It's heavy too, but that's.
And you're
that's
watching
all right.
off of YouTube.
We're happy for everybody that's here.
YouTube and Facebook.
Yes, my
right?
chat is combined.
Okay.
And it's combined on the screen as well. It's showing up YouTube.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I just can't read it. It's too small.
2/0.
2,000.
I don't.
200,000. No, that's 200 million right there. LOL. -0. Carl with the -0.
Right, Amanda?
LOL. Mr. Mustachio, big, wet, heavy, too.
Yeah, Granny Goose, good point. I think the protesters need to clarify their end game, because at first it started no justice, no peace, and then the cops were arrested, and then the finish line kind of kept getting moved.
The goalpost. They kept moving the goalpost. Changing the rules.
Ashley, we just like hanging out with you, too.
LOL. Love that, Ashley. Profist. Sister Fista.
I get it, okay? Because we are not a militant state supporting group, you know what I mean? Like, we are kind of a small republic favor, you know? We're independent.
What she means is like a small government, libertarian-minded, but mostly politically homeless.
Right.
Politically.
Better. But I was just thinking, because like the Constitution was, when it was given to us, he said, you know, what have you given us today?
A republic, if you can keep it.
If you can keep it.
Yeah. And most people think they live in a democratic republic.
Right. But, so, I get it, but this isn't the way.
It's not democratic. We vote, sure, but we don't make up the final choice. The Electoral College does.
Right.
And therein lies the key to the republic. so it's not necessarily democratic.
No, you're right.
But they on movies, TV, and music, it's all like democracy, democracy.
Right, this is
Democracy is mob rule.
Right, but then here's the problem.
Democracy is what you see right now. That's out on the street.
Okay, but let's be honest, right? So let's say that they were at Christopher Columbus's statue, okay? And if it's democracy then, and they took a vote and said, okay, who here thinks that this statue needs to come down? And let's say that the vote was in favor of not bringing the statue down, do you really think that anybody would have stopped? And that's what we're seeing a lot of, is that even if the majority of the country is voting like, no, we don't want this, then it's like, well, too bad.
Chad says, ding, Houston, we have a winner. Many people do not understand that fact, and it's because your TVs are such good programming devices.
What's the winner?
Once you hear something loud enough and long enough, you will start to believe it. So if you've watched enough movies and TV shows that are telling you that you live in a democracy, eventually you're not going to think for yourself. You heard it on TV. You live in a democracy. But that's not true.
Oh, I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong, Autumn.
What does Carl mean by heartbreak?
But hey, Autumn, happy to see you.
Carl? He said...
Your audio is really low, brother.
All right.
Is that just me? It could be my headphones.
No, it's probably because I got you on speaker. So
oh, okay, there it is. Okay, we got you now.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes, much better. A fatal incident happened yesterday. Man, it's like fatal incidents happening every day.
What is hombre?
Hombre? What?
Carl says hombre. What does hombre mean?
Hombre is like brother in Spanish.
Y'all, I'm so sorry.
Right. He said he voted 5 hombre.
Where I didn't see Carl's.
Lettuce, I am so sorry. I didn't realize I didn't have my.
Oh, dude, Carl, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm going to say 5. Let's just vote for Harambe. Harambe was the ape, the gorilla that a kid fell into his habitat. And they like gunned him down.
But he wasn't hurting the kid. He was like kind of protecting it.
What scared everybody is he ran over to the kid.
Right.
He grabbed the kid, and this ape could tear him apart or eat him.
Right.
And anyway, he was protecting the kid, and he wouldn't let anyone get close to the kid to take him back. So they shot the gorilla down, and it was this big, terrible animal rights violation, and it was just terrible. So you stand on two sides. Either the funny phrase is "dicks out for Harambe," and then there's the second one, which is like, oh, you think that it was terrible what happened.
Gotcha.
Are you confused?
I am. I'm sorry.
Either you're for the killing of Harambe and you think the cops were heroes to save the kid from the gorilla, or you think that the gorilla was a hero saving the kid from the cops.
Right. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I see. Well,
it's huge meme territory on Instagram.
Right.
Harambe.
I remember the shirts.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
And the stickers.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never heard of it.
Harambe.
Oh yeah, for sure. What else was it? Travis, I'm so sorry. I did not have my earbud in, so I was talking. Like I was just talking and not realizing that you were on the phone, so I probably interrupted you horrible. I'm very sorry about that.
No problem. You're good, Tiff. Thank you. I appreciate the apology, but it's all good.
We have Travis on the phone, Michael. Yeah, Ellen, that's right. Was it Summer that passed away?
Yes, that's.
It was.
Yeah.
Diaz is still doing good?
I haven't checked on it in a few hours, and that was actually from my father that I had heard that, so it's confirmed, but.
Miguel, what's up, brother? Bro fist. We have Travis on the phone, Michael. I don't know. Maybe you haven't heard me yet. I don't know. All right, let's see here. Let's see.
What's up, Miguel?
Michael says, who's the owl? Owl picture, all right.
Yes, so Summer Taylor did pass. That's terrible.
It is.
That is
She
terrible.
was only 24 years old.
But, you know.
Autumn says, I hope you got a nice glass of wine poured up, Tiff.
No, I'm waiting. Baby, you're going to treat me to my ice wine someday.
Facepalm. That's about as good for you as that moonshine is for me.
Well, you got...
Now, is Summer the lady that, one of the ladies that got hit by that white car?
Yes, yes. She was the younger of the two.
Which one was the service member?
Based on age, I would assume that it was
Diaz.
Plus, if you've seen her, man,
Amanda says, Travis, where are you from?
My mama.
It would be so funny if you added your state after you said that.
I'm in Oklahoma.
My mama, Oklahoma.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's terrible.
I'm from Oklahoma.
Raz wine. I ain't never had no Raz wine.
Raz wine.
Is that like a pun for Raz the rapper? Is he making his own wine now?
He could. He's an entrepreneur.
Please tell me he isn't capitalizing on... Wait, did they capture Raz, or is he still out?
No, he's
Raz wine.
The article that I read actually says that his next entrepreneurial skills will be placed in a garden in a box. Basically, it's a startup garden set based on skills he's learned.
Are you fibbing?
Yeah, I'm totally pulling this straight out of my
Oh
booty.
my gosh.
Straight out of the booty.
Oh my god. Let me see if your audio, because if that was too quiet for everyone to hear, I'll cry, man. Chad says he's still out. So is he going to continue his business career elsewhere?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, Snowden had to go to dang Russia.
I was just making fun. Like, the guy looks... He looks like an okay dude. I have done no back search, but like just based off of this very select pictures that he has chosen to put out on his Instagram, he looks totally fine. So
not to me.
I'm just teasing. But he does have an album named
Look, I'm not hating on the dude. I just want to know, why did he attack Omari?
Cognitive Dissonance.
I was not cool with him.
I didn't realize that he had
Raz did not. I repeat, Raz did not get arrested.
Like, everybody's like, what? What would he get arrested for?
Degree.
He's got a what degree?
He's got a wine vineyard.
No way.
I don't know. I just...
Y'all gotta stop messing with me, man. I will lose my stuff if I find out he started a damn wine company. I'm just saying, if he's not under investigation or like subject to being like, I don't know, arrested, I don't know, man. Like, if I was him, I would be playing it totally cool. I would go off-grid, underground.
Dude, he's backed by George Soros, and he's living life higher than any of us on this chat, I can guarantee you.
Well, if somebody needed a warlord, they could have just called.
Right? But he could definitely be living it up live, but he's under investigation. I guarantee you there's investigations on this guy as well.
Yeah, there are certain implications to the first few nights of him, like, standing out, the first few nights armed, telling other people to come and be armed.
Right.
And like, so there are certain legal implications with that. And then at the same time, I think the nail in the coffin was, I don't think they even care about the multiple assaults. I think it was handing that kid that AR-15.
Yeah.
Right.
That
But,
right there.
You know, he's still living it up while he can. He's kind of like the what's the lady that just went down for the Epstein stuff?
Ghislaine.
Yeah. You know, she was living it up for a time, but he's gonna go down. You know, anybody that does wrong, I don't care who you are. It may not be publicized in the media or to the world, but you do wrong, it's going to come back to you. You cheat somebody, it's coming back to you. That's a law.
Right.
And a lot of people call it karma. But
what you put out,
yeah,
you get back.
Well, you can call it karma if you want to. That's fine. But the truth of the matter is, Jesus, he put that law into effect when he created this world.
Absolutely, brother.
I'm really happy that she's doing okay. That's so surprising.
Diaz, she ain't doing okay. I've been in exactly her shoes. Now, I don't know the extent of her damage, but I have been, to an extent, very damaged. And, like, you know, laying there, dude, initially, they don't let you have no food, no water, no pain medication. They have to figure out what they can start to treat you with. You're basically laying on a slab, but, you know, they're coming up with, like, a battle plan of how they're going to attack your
right.
Your
ailments.
And then I spent, like, no crap, like, hour and 45, 2 hours, and I don't know, them carefully trying to x-ray every part, okay? Not a scan or nothing where they send you into a thing where they have to, like, keep continually moving you around because they want to see a 360-degree view of the damage done to the hip and the damage done to the spine. But then again, thankfully, I was taken from my accident to a university where they asked me, now listen to this. They asked me for my permission. They brought us like you have to agree for treatment.
Yeah.
Okay. And then right after that, they handed me a thing that said that they would pay for 65% of my 65% of my medical bills if I would agree to a blood study for the university. Yeah. And so I don't know how you can get away with asking people that right after they get hit by a truck after they were blackout drunk.
Right?
But
that's crazy.
Because when things are good, can you imagine having that conversation in the event that you should get into an accident?
Hey, I got something here from Kimberly.
Okay.
Go up to one of her comments, and she's talking about the 77 shot, 14 dead in Chicago.
What? Kimberly. 77.
Yeah. Well, Mark actually made that comment.
Okay.
But Kimberly is talking about how much higher that statistic is against the COVID, against the Wuhan wiggle.
Oh, okay, I see now. Crap, I had them and then I lost them. Chicago 77 shot, 14 dead so far. That's not one incident. Wait, our state.
No, that's over the weekend.
Over the weekend?
Yes, sir. Every weekend it's been up in the 40s at least in Chicago for the last 3 weekends that I know of.
Ellen in chat, she is in Chicago. She says yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, are you affirming?
There was a 3-year-old that was just killed, in a shooting 2 weekends ago.
You know, I knew Chicago was bad enough as it was before all of this protest and the COVID hit, but
wait,
it's
I
like
thought guns were
tripled.
illegal there.
They are.
Huh. That's insane that people can get shot somewhere guns are illegal.
Well, it just goes to show you that it doesn't matter if you abide by the law or not.
Yeah, a law isn't going to protect you from a bad heart. Wait, so on Father's Day, 100 people were shot in Chicago. Ugh.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
And
that sounds like that sounds
those-
like these
and
gangs
how many of those
have a
were
quota
kids?
to meet or something, man.
And how many of those were kids?
I don't know. Yeah, that's terrible.
And when I say kids, under 21.
Yeah, I hear
you know. There was another one here that I wanted to kind of
Thank you
put
so much,
out
Ellen.
there. Carl was talking about something about Carl, chime in. Tell us what you were talking about. Something not to be a blank, but the guy who usually straight-faced and fights the truth is the blank. What are you referring to there, my man?
Ellen, thank you so much for the link. Zach, what's up, brother? Brofist. 7-7 shot, 14 fatally. Oh crap! This site here, okay. Among the victims are a 7-year-old girl fatally shot at a 4th of July party and a 14-year-old boy who was one of 4 people killed in a shooting that hurt 4 others.
Go back 3 weekends ago, and then follow 3 weekends, different weekends. So go back 3 weekends.
How do I do
go
that?
To the, just type in a Google search for whatever the dates are.
Wait.
3 weekends.
Today
3 weekends
is
ago.
The 5th. So it would be like, I don't know, crap. I just started a new month, so I can't tell.
Look on your calendar in the left-hand corner. Or you're on you're on Apple, so I don't know how that works, but
that
pull
would
up
be
a
like
map
June
on somewhere,
14th.
or not a map,
June
but a
13th
calendar.
and 14th.
Chicago shooting. June.
Every weekend they have at least 40 plus shot every weekend for the last 3 weeks that I know of.
So I've got it. 104, 15 fatally over Father's Day weekend in Chicago. Holy.
Now go to the next weekend.
Wait, can you? Oh wow. Father's Day weekend entry. Wow.
That was on Father's Day weekend. Go to the next weekend. See what the stats were there.
.85 shot, 24 fatally over Chicago's most violent weekend of 2020.
Okay, now go to the next weekend.
Well, I think I get the point. 76.
Exactly.
85, 105, 77. Yeah, so.
Can you pull up the link that I?
Oh crap!
I'm sorry.
That. You know, and that's just in Chicago.
Yeah, New Orleans is shooting every day, and guns are
Right.
legal here.
So, I was having dinner with a friend of mine today, and they were talking. I said, so you just went and you got your CCL, right? And he's like, well, yes, but I haven't purchased a firearm yet. And they, on the application, they want to know what kind of firearm that I'm going to be carrying with my CCL. And I said, well, put down anything, because it really doesn't matter in the state of Oklahoma. You're legal to carry without a CCL. It's not legal here to have a CCL.
You don't need to, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to have one. So, and his wife looked at me and she said, "Well, what about the mentally ill?" And
What about the what?
The mentally ill.
The mentally ill.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it makes a good point. It is a good argument. I understand the
yeah,
argument.
I know, I do too, but then you have to get into verifying what is mentally ill.
Right.
So are you also saying mentally challenged?
Right.
And then who's defining
That's exactly
who is
right.
mentally ill and who is mentally challenged?
That was my sentiments exactly. I was the same way. I was like, really? I mean,
Is it terrible for me to believe that even everyone deserves to have the right to protect themselves?
Not at all.
So,
That's our
but
Second
and I know
Amendment
that this sounds extreme here, but you see, unfortunately, guys, we can try and police by preventing. Look, you're not going to ban cars because people hit people on the interstate, right? Okay, so
Amen.
Mentally ill people can still drive cars, right? Yeah, I mean, they can. I mean, that's why I don't like getting into, let's define what mental illness is, because that's not my job, and I don't think that should be up to anyone's job. You're going to have to punish someone, okay? You're going to have to punish someone after, because everyone is innocent and should be assumed innocent, regardless of any issues they may have.
Yeah.
Gun law's bad, gun's good, okay? And especially with all the red flag stuff.
Yep.
Let's see. Exactly. Gilbert says, I have ADHD. Am I mentally ill?
Right.
Right. So what?
Well,
I'm like.
Well, can I
Here
talk?
was their thought, just to give you an example. Their thought was, when the First or the Second Amendment was written by our forefathers, that they didn't take into account the mentally ill. Well, in my viewpoint, it doesn't matter whether they took that into account or not. My viewpoint is that's the Second Amendment right that we as Americans have. And if you are mentally ill...
Lindsay says, then why can't felons have guns? Dude, I say if you've paid your due, if you've served your time, all rights should be restored.
Yeah.
You should be able to vote and carry.
I agree. 100%. I agree with that.
So if you look at, if I can divert for just a second, the article on the screen right now, this little girl in Atlanta where Rayshard Brooks was killed over off of that exit, her mom was just driving with her and they got swarmed by a mob, and the mob started shooting into the car and hit this little girl, and she unfortunately did not make it.
We are on top of breaking news.
Which is a tragedy.
Wait, you can play it.
Across Atlanta this morning after several shootings last night and into the morning. A
Carl
very
said
violent night indeed.
Felons can have black powder weapons.
46 is Ayani.
Hold on,
Hughes
brother.
is live at APD headquarters with more on what we know about this. Ayani.
Good morning, Megan. Like you said, unfortunately, it was a night of chaos yesterday. A lot of people who wanted to enjoy their celebration with fireworks and normal July 4th celebrations weren't able to do that. Reports say that there were at least a dozen shootings that happened across Atlanta last night, one including where a girl was shot and killed. Now, police responded to a shooting call around 9:50 last night, where they say an 8-year-old girl was shot multiple times. The shooting happened on University Avenue, the same general area where Rayshard Brooks was killed back in June. Police say the girl was the passenger in a car that got off the interstate. The car was headed down University Avenue and was stopped by armed protesters near the intersection of University and Pryor Road. Now, at some point, police...
Do what?
There's no sound.
I can hear it. I don't know.
Everyone else is saying I can hear it.
Weird. And maybe because I'm on the phone.
That's right. Yeah. It's like, it's not going to pipe the audio to you. If you wanted to hear it, you'd have to monitor the video somehow.
Right. On another device.
I disagree, Lindsay, and I also disagree with the driver's license situation. How crazy is that? Too much regulation,
An altercation
too much
broke
government.
out, and then came the gunfire. That's when the child was shot.
There are going to be some witnesses who saw this entire incident, and those are the people that we would really appreciate if they would come forward and speak to us.
Guys, I don't have sound because I'm on the phone on the same
And
device.
she was quickly taken to AMC, where she unfortunately
Hold on
did
one
not
sec,
survive.
Jules.
Now, again, this is an active investigation, and police are asking for anyone with any information that could help in this case to call APD. For now, we're live at APD headquarters. Ayani Hughes, CBS 46 News.
We're going to get this worked out one way or another, Landon. Eventually, both of you and I are going to be in different states with our faces on the screen, listening to everything and talking to people back and forth.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that, Lindsay. That's just a form of like normalization. You don't have to have identification, in my opinion. I think that if it was an armed society, it would be a much more polite society. It's so crazy, that there used to not be ID, like not very long ago. It wasn't, there used to not be car insurance, there used to not be seat belts, okay? And all of these things, though, they're double-sided, you know what I mean? They could be, it's weird. Oh, this is good, but somehow or another, it's weird. It can also be used for control,
It's all for control.
It's all for control, man.
I say.
Hey, Lindsay,
look, guys.
Get this in regards to the insurance. Oh, sorry.
How do I say this?
In regards to the insurance, it's just this big loop because you can argue, yeah, insurance is good if you get into an accident and need
Chad, I'm not arguing whether or not seatbelts save lives. That's great. But isn't my safety my responsibility? Why is it up to the state to make $25 if they catch me without it?
Right.
Where was my seatbelt when I got hit by a truck on a motorcycle? Looked like my safety was my responsibility at that time. Weird. Can't strap someone to a motorcycle.
Or a bus, for that matter.
So look, it's. I'm not going to play the ping pong game with. Oh yeah. I'm very anti-gov. I don't think there shouldn't be gov. Of course, I think there should be gov. I don't think there shouldn't be law enforcement. I think there should be a law enforcement.
We back the blue, but we also back ourselves.
What do you feel about insurance on vehicles mandated?
I can't stand that that's a mandate. And plenty of people will argue.
And this is it because, listen.
I agree. Okay. I will say that that person that doesn't have mandated insurance, that is in an accident, that is their fault. how do they, because it's their fault. So, I'm kind of on the fence with that one.
Okay, but hear me out. I get it. Yes.
I would love to hear. I want to hear it.
So yes, I get that. In the event of an accident, it is very beneficial. However, the other umpteen months of your life that you don't have an accident, because by and large we don't go around
you
having
just got a
accidents
man
all
up,
the time.
or you got a cowboy up, or
Wait,
you
wait,
got
wait,
a woman
hold
up,
on.
and you got to understand that there's a shit ton of assumed risk when you
Right.
get into a vehicle, and that we should live in a free enough environment where the government can't force me to pay $4 to $5 to $2 to $3 to $80 a month. I don't care how much you pay
Because
for
the
insurance.
other times
I shouldn't be mandated to pay for anything, okay? And look, it should be on you. Do you make the decision to get in the car?
Yes.
You get in the decision to go and drive?
Right. Yeah,
Then
yes, I
you
did.
assume the
I
risk
got in the
to
car.
lose it all
Yep.
to somebody who can't pay for it. And you just got to toughen up, Buttercup, because the world ain't fair.
Hey,
But
I'm with you, man. I
'Cause
totally agree with that 100%.
the other umpteen hundred.
I was kind of playing like Tiff, the devil's advocate. What do you
No,
think?
you're fine. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying how it is, man. Reality's
I
reality.
agree. I agree. I mean, this because there's too much government. Government was not meant
To restrict me.
Restrict individuals that are U.S. citizens of their rights to pursue happiness and the right to have a good life.
It's really weird because their regulation and legislation has really screwed up my pursuit.
I get that, Lindsay, and that's a very.
That's
Hold on, Trav.
I get that, Lindsay, and that's a very, very valid point. But aside, so like that, you're one of the cases that it's paid off for. But to me, like the other umpteen hundred months that you're not in a car accident, that someone isn't coming in and burglarizing your house, the volcanoes aren't erupting in your backyard, there's not a tsunami, and all the other insurances that we have. You didn't fall and break your arm or this, that, and the other. Health insurance, car insurance, homeowners insurance, renter's insurance, whatever, all the insurances, all the other months that they're not in use, they're making it so that you can barely make ends meet. They are getting rid of the middle class. So all these months that, you're not using the insurance, they're slowly but surely making it to where the middle class is just barely, every month we're just barely able to get by. And it's because we have to be insured to do anything. Whereas maybe, just maybe, if we didn't have to pay all this extra money every month towards insurance for the risk of something happen, and that once in a blue moon time when something does happen, maybe we'd have the money to just pay for it. Now, that's a big maybe. I understand a lot of people are not frugal with their money and this, that, and the other. I totally get it. But I'm just saying it is when it's good, it's good. But when it's not good, it's really not good.
Yeah.
Lindsay, if I may, and please forgive me because I'm not calling you out of anything negative, but just curious. With the house fires and the car fires, was that just a bout of bad luck, or was there any user error, or was it arson, or like, if you don't mind, what were the circumstances around the fires? She's had 3 house fires and 2 car fires.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Well, here's the other thing. She said that, that's terrible about her grandfather, was it? Okay. Here's the thing. I'm not calling her out. I'm saying this about, you have the option to pay for life insurance, yes or no?
Yes.
Is that mandated, yes or no?
No.
Would life insurance help cover or pay for a funeral?
Yes.
So you also could have buried him with life insurance that is not mandated?
Yes. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
My issue is with the mandate.
Yeah.
So, and the house fire thing, man, that is super crazy, man. You know?
Well, no, I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying, like,
that's terrible.
But again, the house fire insurance and stuff like that, it's not. Is it mandated? It depends on if you own or not. I guess.
Yeah,
I think
and
if
it
you
depends on
own,
where
you
you
have
own.
But
Well, I'm an insurance agency.
yeah, I used to do insurance for health insurance, like literally up until
I
last
do
year.
insurance. That's what I'm licensed for. I've been doing it for almost 12 years now. I stopped in March because of COVID, because of Wuhan Wiggle. But I'm still licensed. I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, I worked in dialysis, and I was in charge of I was an insurance counselor.
Thank you so much, Ellen. Ellen put some clarification. House insurance is only mandated if you have a mortgage. So it's like mandated through the bank or required through the bank.
Right. It's like if you have a lien on your car, if you are getting your car, it's, through a loan, they require you to have full insurance because they don't want anything to happen to your car while you still owe them for it.
I agree about the term limits, Carl. Where is VidFeed at? I honestly, I don't know. We have multiple
And
feeds up.
that's just it. I'm not denying that insurance
It's in
can
Phoenix.
be good.
The one on the left is in Phoenix. The others are labeled.
Insurance can absolutely be good if you can afford it. But if you can't afford it, then it can be just as harmful as it is good. And one might even argue that some people would be tempted to setting their own fires and things like that for insurance, which is not related. I'm sorry, like that's not in any way related to the comments made. But I'm just saying, so just it's a double-edged sword. Balance. It all comes back to balance.
No, unfortunately, with the insurance, I don't care. That's great. You're right. It is balance. The problem is mandating it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, have it available. If you want it, take it, but don't make it a punishable offense to not have it.
I agree.
It's just to kill the middle class with 1,000 cuts.
Exactly. Because
That's
when
all
it
this
comes
is.
down to if
and
I
yes,
can
your middle
choose-
class is almost dead.
Yeah.
If you consider yourself middle class, you're pretty much paycheck to paycheck at this point.
Yep.
There may be some oddballs with some folks who are like, nah, man, I'm doing great. Been doing great since college. Good for you, bud. Not everybody.
Right.
Very few.
Very few.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely, Chad. Absolutely.
Very few.
Yeah, Chad is killing it with the points. Making
This should
points.
not surprise you. No, it doesn't surprise us, but good point. Yo, that dude right there looks like the guy from Toy Story, the one who does the collections of like the Woodies and stuff.
Lennon,
Yeah.
you're familiar with Crowder and how he works, right?
With Crowder, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So I'm only going to chime in when you ask me to make a comment.
Okay, 10-4. 10-4.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Let's see here. I can also put. Let's see here.
Just put that in your ADHD because I know how you are.
Carl says, guys, you guys know that the longer someone sits in power, they are approached with lucrative offers to make some money. Money and power corrupts absolutely. I think it's just power. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
I have to chime in on that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Money has nothing to do with it, people. Because the people that have money are going to be, they're going to have the voices out there anyway. And the money is not the point. It's the power that those people have. And the more the power people have to speak their minds, money has nothing to do with it.
Kimberly wants to know, did they try to take down the Statue of Liberty yet? Is that on the docket? I don't think that's on the docket. She's their, that's their, crowning, she's all about welcoming the refuge and, the tired and the broken and the homeless. So, she's kind of what they're all about.
I'm on a 20-second delay as well, aren't I?
Not with me and you. Me and you are on 1-to-1, but me and you getting to them, there may be some delay. I'm not positive as to how much. Okay.
Is this live?
LOL.
Nobody said that. I'll just pull it out.
Cheers. Exactly, Chad. They won't take down the Statue of Liberty. It's part of something else. It is. It is.
Also, it's too big.
No. Will, it's all about give me your tired and hungry and give me your refugees and stuff like that. It's very altruistic. I wasn't making a negative claim about it. I don't know what you mean. I don't really understand your question. Cassie, I think the goal is there won't be a middle class at the end of this. Certainly not at the end of the Wuhan Wiggle situation. Does anyone know the current number of unemployed?
Oh no, look that up.
Carl says, so my question to everyone, where does the corruption start in our country? LOL. Oh, man. Where does it start? Give me a second. We turned into a completely different thing when the monster of Jekyll Island was created. Does anyone know in 1913 what was created on Jekyll Island? Vicky says 4.8 million is what I just read. I heard it was 40 million. That may be the goal, Cassie. You either will have to depend on yourself and what you can grow and make and do with like chickens and a garden and independence, or you will have to rely on welfare. If that's the goal. Just spitballing here.
Around.
Everything is, hey guys, this is not legal, medical, or any kind of expert advice. This is absolutely entertainment purposes. I'm just hanging out, having a chatty do, if you will. Opening up. Everybody has, the ability to comment and speak freely, as long as you're not calling for any, death or anything.
Welfare is going to be gone, people.
What?
Welfare is going to be gone. That's going to be a thing of the past.
Think bigger picture or state level.
Man, Carl, you are on it, brother. I love Carl's comments and his thoughts. He's on it. He understands.
In their system, they want you to be reliant on them for everything. They have the ability to turn it off and on subjectively, force compliant. So that's exactly right. They want you under their thumb completely, especially for those of you who are on debt. I suggest you start to work yourself out the most efficient and effective way possible quickly, because they can hold you down. If someone is in debt, well, guys, look, there is still slavery. It's debt slaves. If you don't really own your truck and you don't really own your house and you don't, and I'm not trying to harping on anyone. Exactly. Ian, the Federal Reserve is one of the biggest problems I was talking about. Those who get to control the wealth and at what rate it's printed and its interest level, and they set all of that. Ever look at a barcode? Yeah. Isn't it supposed to kind of also be like, isn't there a 6 at the beginning, a 6 in the middle, and the 6 at the end of every barcode? I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure I saw that somewhere. Chad says, yes, there is. Yeah, I thought I saw that somewhere. So it's literally already, I mean, the B system is not being built. It's being implemented. It's already been built. Okay. What's going on with this? Thank you so much. What is the source for 61.5% of our nation is unemployed as of June 2020? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're kidding. Tiff, I need you to read this. All right, never mind. Holy crap. Yeah. So if you ever asked why a bioweapon would be released, maybe because, I don't know, you could completely control a country because you can ruin their finances. You can, I mean, it's just control, guys. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom terribly, desperately. I'll be right back.
We drop a knowledge bomb.
Thank you so much, Ellen. You rock, bro fist. You rock. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on, Trav. I'm about to step away for a second.
At least I know I have. I've been ass cheek to ass cheek with a couple of y'all motherfuckers on that phone line. So don't be scared now. Don't be scared now.
Booty cheeks.
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 Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks.
Booty cheeks. It's away.
Are we ready to roll up? Are we tired?
No!
Are we tired?
No!
Are we scared?
No!
Are we scared?
Fuck no!
Who's scared? SPD? Who's scared?
SPD!
Who's scared?
SPD!
Who's scared? SPD! Who's scared? SPD! Who the fuck is scared? SPD! If our SPD how much? 50% at least. SPD how much? 50% at least. And whose lives matter? Black lives matter. Whose lives matter? Black lives matter. And where should the money go? To black communities. And where should the money go? To black communities. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Hey, hey. What if I get around? All the protesters.
Sorry.
All the protesters. Lives matter. Black lives matter. Number 4. No new use jail. Don't forget number 4. No new use jail. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Penny Durkin to resign. So it's really interesting going down this street, actually. Because Fifth Avenue in Seattle is about as bougie as it gets. The Fifth Avenue Theater is right here. Alan Edmonds is there. Mephisto is there. There used to be a Louis Vuitton store. Brooks Brothers is down here. Suit Supply is down here. I want to say it passes through some of the financial parts. But you know what else is also on Fifth Avenue? The jail. The jail is on Fifth Avenue. And maybe you could read between the lines on where this march might be going. Now, 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 say now, 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 now. Justice! So, we're on Fifth Avenue downtown at 5th Bethune University. It's the Rainier Tower. And there's the Fifth Avenue now showing Sister Act, or not. That used to be the Louis Vuitton store. It is no longer the Louis Vuitton store. Because God forbid they have the Louis Vuitton store open during COVID. And there's this church lit up in pride colors. There's the Union Bank Tower.
I just said, man, give me a hug.
Of course, yeah. You gonna be out tomorrow?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah. We need those morning people, yeah.
A couple more. I'm doing.
Brad Fox might drive for us.
Who?
Brad, the guy that sent the donuts.
Oh, okay.
You missed out on donuts, didn't you?
Sure did, yeah.
There were donuts. I'm sorry, man.
I had a lot of other food.
Is Oscar? Oscar or Freeman? Oh, yeah. Call you Freeman? I got you, yeah. It's good to see you, man.
Push it!
Oh, yeah! 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 Thank you, cars.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
Slow it down a little bit.
Oh, yeah! Everybody, please slow it down. Just a little bit slower, like turtles, please.
We miss you, Summer.
We love you, Summer.
We love you, Summer.
Summer season.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who do we protect? You say all allies. Who do we protect?
All allies. All allies.
All allies. All allies. All allies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All year. All year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All year. All year. All year. All year. All year.
Summer season all year.
Summer season all year.
So we love you, Diaz.
We love you, Diaz. We love you, Diaz. We miss you, Diaz.
We miss you, Diaz. We love you, Diaz. We love you, Diaz. Can't wait to see you, Diaz.
Can't wait to see you, Diaz.
We'll see you soon, Diaz. Tomorrow, Diaz.
All right, guys, what's up? What's up?
Diaz. Love. 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 Diaz. Love.
Surrounded. Thank you, brother.
Call from
Travis.
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's up? I'm going to bed, my man.
What's up?
I'm going to bed, brother.
All right, brother.
Nothing exciting happened. 10 minutes ago, I think.
I'm sorry, man. I couldn't hear you. I still got audio going.
Nothing exciting has happened in the last 10 minutes, has it?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, all right. Peace, guys. You guys go to bed or listen to the stream. Have a good night. And we'll talk at you tomorrow sometime.
All right, brother.
All right. We're getting this worked out, I think. Little bit by little bit.
Well, take care, my man.
You too, bro.
Chad.
Y'all never gonna sleep 'cause of me.
Ladies over there.
Mufasa, 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 Imposters, Mufasa, Mufasa. I like to eat a red lobster. Mufasa, Mufasa. I cook it up in that coffin. Hey, Mufasa, 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 Mufasa.
So that was coming out of Seattle. Down here at the bottom right. Bro fist, Carl. You rock, brother. You rock, my man. So here's the thing. Good night, Kimberly. Bro fist. So here's the thing. I had something, and I'm losing it.
Keep it right. Keep it tight. We do this every night. Keep it right. Keep it tight. We do this every night. Keep it right. Keep it tight. We do this every night. Keep it right. Keep it tight. We do this every night. Keep it right. Keep it tight. We do this every night. Keep it right. Keep it tight. We do this every night. Keep it right. Keep it tight. We do this every night. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Your name isn't Shirley, is it? Sorry, you look like someone I know. Yeah, I know, right?
A thing, Chad. Is this what happens when you lock everyone up for a month and you take away sports and their ability to go hang out with their friends?
Okay. In the middle.
What's it to?
So again, I heard that there are cops following us from the west angle, which I don't know which direction that is because I'm
That way. That way.
They're on both sides, but are we scared?
No.
Are we scared?
No.
Are we scared?
No.
Do we need them?
No.
Do we need them?
No.
Do we want them to fuck off?
Yes.
Federal Protective Service Statement on Portland Civil Unrest. So it's a federal matter now? In Portland, Federal Protective Service Statement on Portland Civil Unrest. Get in here, baby. I need you.
Oh, fuck. Well, maybe cops.
Thank you so much, Mark. Boom, bro fist. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the links. Hold on. I just need to. All right, can you read this for us, please?
Is that what you wanted me for?
Yes.
Well, that makes me feel good. Federal Protective Service Statement on Portland Civil Unrest. Officers from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security's Federal Protective Services detained 8 people following the 37th consecutive night of violence and civil unrest in downtown Portland. Those detained are pending prosecutorial decision by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Oregon and face possible charges ranging from damage to government property and assault on a law enforcement officer to interfering with a law enforcement officer. These charges can carry a maximum fines of up to $5,000 and possible jail time of up to 20 years in prison, depending on the severity of the crime. Attacks on federal officers at the Mark O. Hattiesfield U.S. Courthouse involved in the use of strobe lights, laser lights, commercial-grade fireworks, bricks, rocks, bottles, and paint-filled balloons. One suspect arrested was armed with machetes and was carrying a metal pipe with end caps as a fuse. Officers from Department of Homeland Security's Federal Protective Service, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and U.S. Customs and Border Protection, and from the Department of Justice's U.S. Marshal Service continue to defend federal property from criminal acts of violence and vandalism.
So they wait until they declare it a riot. That way they can charge them with a felony.
Right.
And hopes to deter the numbers that they have to deal with.
So we are going to see it pipe up to riots more. Unless people can, but I don't know, this group has, look, I'm telling you, they do good at self-governing in the small...
Self-governing?
In the small groups of the protests, they.
No. A couple of half-assed drill sergeants with a couple of repeating, you know what I mean? It's not governing as much as it is chanting and some basic lunch line organ,
Right.
This is
Okay, I gotcha. Thank you, Surrounded. Sounded like the news lady. Ouch.
Well, thank you so much for sending that.
Oh yeah, check the link out that I sent you.
We got Portland right here. We got volume coming from Portland as soon as I turn the volume back on.
Go, they gotta go. 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 Yeah, mom.
Dude, Portland is looking mean.
They gotta go.
You see their face masks?
They gotta go.
Once more. The minute we started, people were coming back out and they were going, "What are you guys about? What are you guys doing?" That conversation cannot.
Audio's coming from Denver, Colorado.
If they die, it's because we stop. If they
What's
die,
up,
it's because
Corey?
us in the night stop, not because these people in the daytime stop. Because they do that stuff with facilitated action. Everything we do.
Ian, what's up, man?
Ian, what's up, brother?
Is on our accord.
Make no mistake,
With them, if we work with the
there is a line that they will not let them cross. What is that
What are
line?
your demands? Kowtow or capitulate?
I mean, an officer's already been killed.
Oh, John with the serious words. Portland looks like National Guard. Yeah, exactly. I thought the same, Ellen. I thought the same. Yeah. It is a federal matter now, so I don't know what that means.
So go play that link I sent you.
In
Oh, okay.
2019,
Sorry,
the Denver budget for 2020 actually established
yeah, James is the
money
guy.
for the bathrooms, for garbage services, for more, for services.
Yeah, but what is that?
And now wait a second.
I'm listening to you. All right.
And the
We
mayor
watched this
line
earlier.
itemed all that money out.
Yeah, on the
Said
first
no.
show.
Here, I'm sorry.
City Council handed it
Click,
to them.
boom.
With all the demands of groups like Denver Homeless Out Loud being brought into the picture, right? We've got a new group called Dasher that's
How much
supposed
of it do they
it's
get
controlled
covered?
by the police, but
This
it's
is
supposed to take the police out of the situation and have a
a
911
fire
call that
poker.
has a medic and a
This
social
is
worker
designed to
on
stoke
site
the
instead.
flame,
Is this enough
okay? Because everyone needs a rest, so they need an offense.
So do you think that these are people that are actually part of the protests, or?
I'm sorry to hear that, Ian, brother.
This is racism is what it is. That's what it is. There is no oppression.
The
There
cops
is
with
no
National Guard
racism.
can easily put an end to all of it
That's
quickly.
just lie.
Ruh-roh. And they're out on the street tonight.
It's a lie from the media, the liberal left.
The problem out here is that every brother I walk past that's out there
No, but you can't be.
strung out on something, who's homeless, and the few that you walk by who are not.
So this
do you
was just
know,
a
do they
fire
identify
stoking,
with you?
in my
Do you
opinion.
know if they're about to go through? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know if they're with you? They're not.
I agree it was real, April. I just don't believe it was their idea.
It's hard because I really get somewhere when I think about this, because I see them laying on the road, and then the one standing next to them who have a home, and they don't identify with the brother laying on the road no more.
No, they're selling them drugs.
They don't. They're selling them drugs out here in a place where there's money to be had with the black community. There's money to be had in Colorado, and we are still. Our position out here should be better. We should be able to help brothers and sisters in other states, but we are literally underneath white supremacy out here, because that's exactly what it is. That's what it is, and no one wants to talk about that. It's uncomfortable, it's pervasive, it's disgusting, it makes people scared. It makes people scared.
They got their plates too.
That's those things. That's not enough. That's not enough. I need money to go directly to the black businesses that are trying to.
But also, April, just know that, like, when I spit conjecture like that, I don't put too much thought into it, okay? So don't take me very seriously. My ideas are just, if it's possible, I'm going to think critically or conspiratorially, and that's just...
But I will say, and this is probably why we work, is that when given evidence to the contrary and a minute or two to ponder it over, he will come out and be like, you know what? No, you're right. I was wrong. You know, so he's not unreasonable. But sometimes he goes off.
I can be pig-headed and stubborn, ox-headed. But I am open, okay? And I am also, I want to be corrected. You know, I don't like to be incorrect.
That's what we need. Those are the first real issues. Giving the money back to the black community. We're going to start step by step and ask for small budget items. That way, by the time they're ready to say
Oh,
no,
snap.
that's enough,
Stone.
cut off
Tinfoil.
them at the knees so that
We
they're
need a
fighting
tinfoil
half
hat.
battle.
I know.
Society. Did you tell him that I'm thinking about renaming it to Unspecified Society?
No, I didn't. But
All right,
I
everybody,
mentioned
we
that
got to
too,
vote.
so-
We got to vote. Should we rename Riot Buddies for Life Facebook group to Unspecified Society? Vote 1 if you think yes.
And 2 for tinfoil.
You wake up?
Okay. And 2 for Tinfoil Hat Society. I don't think Tinfoil Hat Society is not going to fly.
Don't pick some blame.
Mr. Mustachio says 1. He likes it. Ellen says yes. Unspecified Society 1. I agree that it seems suspicious that 2 randoms in full MAGA gear were out there painting the ground black after a city permitted mural was right. Exactly. I can give you evidence to everything I say. However, some evidence will dramatically shorten your longevity. Don't do that. LOL. Sync says 1. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. What's a tinfoil hat society? Exactly. Oh man. 1, 1, 1. Angelia's like RBFL, bruh. Tom says RBFL. Yeah, I may leave it. Okay, I'm going to start a tinfoil hat society. Okay? On Facebook, guys. I'm going to drop a link. And that'll be for the more conspiratorial minded of the, you know. So now we'll have 2 Facebook groups. Starlet says, I think it's a propaganda video. Yeah, propaganda's legal here again, along with Monopoly, mind you. Can we go back to the Mufasa lobster chant? Stay with Unspecified Podcast. He keeps you off of watching this. No. The Facebook group, Chad. The group, Riot Buddies for Life. I'm thinking about renaming it to Unspecified Society. And I'm starting a new Facebook group called Tinfoil Hat Society. I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. It's happening. And I'm excited to see how many join. Tinfoil! Nacho!
Bottom left in latex.
Don't know. Where you go?
We saw some organization. There wasn't nobody trying to police nobody. But we got to resolve.
Let's see.
I think they're having a dance party.
Don't, hey, I'm too far to even. Yo, for the supporters in the chat, we have a lot of trolls in here right now. We have a ton of trolls in the chat right now. For the supporters, can we please get all the supporters to comment something positive about the movement? It could be something positive about yourself. It could be something positive about, you know, one of your friends. We need positivity in the chat. I'm tired of seeing all these fucking shitty comments. We need to see the positive in the chat. We got a ton of just corny old comments, but everybody's still watching. That's the thing about trolls, is they love to talk all the shit. You guys are stupid. And you know I'm not doing anything. You're like, why'd you guys light the fire? And I'm fucking standing 400 feet away, but you're still watching. So, I mean, like, at the end of the day, you are supporting. You are technically a fan. There are trolls who have been watching since day one. They're technically fans. You know what I'm saying? They have been watching every single day, participating by commenting and laugh reacting and sharing. They're fans. So shout out to all the trolls who are fans. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Sister Fist, Ellen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Kid and Night. Much appreciated. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Nicole. Much appreciated.
Ragamuffins.
Yes, we got a better gimbal. After the last one got shot by the cops with that flashbang, that tore the gimbal apart. But we got a better one, guys. So the cops ended us doing a favor by breaking the last one. We have one that now goes up and down like this. So for 4th of July, that was super clutch because sometimes we'd get a firework that was hella nice. All we would have to do was just point up like that, bring it back down. It's super smooth too. It's just much better than the last one. So the cops did us a favor by breaking the last one.
We're not even at the first intersection yet. Fireworks.
So the attention is now gone now that the army, the military left or whatever they are. I'm really bad at this. Not at this, but at like with the branches and the names and the titles and all that shit. I'm not very educated on that. I will admit it, but they're now gone in the building, so there's a lot less tension in the park right now. People are now just collecting as a group. We're waiting on more people, I guess, to start showing up, and right now we're just chilling. I feel like it's positive vibes right now. I feel like a huge amount of stress was just lifted off of everybody's shoulders, so everybody's stress kind of just went down as a whole, and the vibe is just a lot more chill right now.
Freedom is 24/7. You guys are blocking the public thoroughfare. Yeah, so why is he blocking the road? Why did you tell me I'm blocking the public thoroughfare? No, I haven't. I'm following protesters that are legally protesting. What's your name? I have over 200 viewers on stream right now. What's your badge number?
You know what I notice is no matter what I say, somebody has a problem with it. And I've realized I gotta just let that fucking be a thing. It's really hard, it really is, but at the end of the day, no matter what I say, no matter what cause I'm for, somebody's gonna have a problem with it. When I was down here telling people, hey, don't throw water at the police, don't throw rocks at the police, I was getting all types of messages from the people down here like, you're a traitor, you're working for the cops, you're a cop sympathizer, yada yada. And then when I stopped telling them when I just let them do their thing and let them throw rocks and shit at them, then all of a sudden the chat's like, you're allowing them to take part in all this yada yada yada. And it's like, people really got to understand, I have no choice but to choose sides in some circumstances. Of course, I would love to influence people not to throw shit at the cops, but at the same time, if I get blacklisted from the protests, I have nothing to film anymore, you feel me? So if I keep telling people to stop throwing shit, eventually they're gonna get tired of me and they're gonna tell me I can't come to these protests anymore, and I'm not gonna have shit to film. So I have to allow them to do their shit. I have to allow them to protest how the fuck they want to protest. And that's something I had to learn. It's not my place to say for what the fuck they can do and what they can't do. So people really got to take that and put that in perspective. Like, I have to make choices in order to continue to be out here. No matter what I say, somebody has a problem with it. So.
You are not patriots. That's what you call tyranny.
Sorry, man. Good luck, ma'am. Oh, can you just...
Yeah, that's what someone said. No matter what you say, it'll be wrong to someone. Exactly. I've just got to realize that no matter what, somebody's gonna have a problem with it. No matter what anybody says, somebody's gonna have a problem with it. So I'm growing as a person throughout these streams. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me. You know, because I'm not perfect. You know, I'm still growing, just like anybody. So I appreciate your guys' patience.
Look who's aggravating the situation. These guys pulled up on people who were, you guys all saw, all the viewers saw. You guys saw them pull up. Call your police department. 623-930. Oh no, that's Linda.
I'm eating some ice cream.
602-262-6151. Call your police department. Let them know exactly what these officers are doing. They refuse to identify themselves.
I didn't. I wasn't over here. I was over on the other side.
Now they got us locked in here. Now they got us locked in here and they're threatening these people with weapons. You guys see this? They got their weapons pulled out. What is that for? Who pays for that,
Portland
officer?
at the top.
These people do. Quit your job. You're tyrannical. That's what you're doing. Hey, that guy back there calling the shots?
All right, guys. I'm serious. Will, that would be the audio is coming from the top left. No, it's not. It's coming down here from the bottom right in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's go to Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh my God! You know what? I have something perfect for you guys. Hold up. Please tell me it's still there. Please tell me it's still there. What are you doing here? I don't know you, bro. Yeah, watch when you get federal charges. Do not mouth off to them. Don't mouth off to them.
I'm not going to say anything.
Tonight is not the night, please. All right, I got something for you guys.
This is the man in charge. He's not giving his name and badge number. This is why they're supervisors. This is how they reflect leadership.
Someone said y'all drew all over the building. I didn't draw anything on the building. I don't know how to draw.
You guys are telling us to leave.
So we got you guys.
Stay right there or you're going to jail. I'm a media, sir. I have my media credentials. I have my media credentials. You cannot write me up. I have my media credentials and I have my right now.
Get your license, registration, insurance out because you are getting it taken.
For what? For what, officer? I need your name and badge number right now. My lawyer's right there. I want to know. Nope, you cannot do that. Name and badge number. So. Name and badge number. Am I being detained?
I'm glad I didn't walk over there. I was actually reading a stupid comment that
First off, this officer cannot keep me here.
Hold on, let me see this dumb comment.
I'm 368.
I do not answer questions.
I'm 368. Can you swing by 1610 East Highland?
No, you can't keep me detained here. That's illegal. You know that. No, I am not legally detained. If you, I have my license and registration ready.
My
You ready
bad.
to
I
give
was
me my
looking at the
ticket?
comments.
Because I have the right to travel this country unharassed by the Constitution.
611 King Crystal.
Go ahead.
You cannot give her that order if you're not prepared to give us our tickets. You're not a tyrant. We have our license and registration. Give us our tickets so we can go.
Call for Tom 368.
Keeping us here longer keeps us in danger. If I get hurt, I'm going to sue you guys. Press. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That's great. Well, we'll fight it in court. And you guys will win. I'll win, and I will sue you. Guess who's currently suing you guys? So this is harassment if you guys give me a ticket. Yeah, you do know. You will know once you realize the name is Phil Martinez. If you guys are watching this, like this, subscribe it. Call the police department 602-262-6151.
Thank you, bro.
602-262-6151. He's always coughing. I hope he don't have the Rona. Guys, if we got any prayer warriors out there, pray for
We're switching to in-camera view, guys.
That his cough will go away. Or is it from being in the tear gas too much?
You are out of gas.
I can.
Is he writing a ticket? He's not supposed to write a ticket. He's not. Oh, I do know. I beat these in court all the time. Hey, run my rate. 3 DUIs. Beat every single one. Because you guys shift change? Yeah.
If I could get a couple Fire 17 unknown is baby's okay.
Guys, we need you guys to record this because they're trying to freaking mess with us. Badge number, you still refuse to give it, whoever you are.
I thought that was Castillo. He's got the cheap vape that makes him cough.
I'm pressed.
Okay, well, I don't know.
What am I being detained for?
Tear gas, lung damage, CS gas damage. 3 DUIs, dude. I mean, but the dude sounds drunk, like he's lashing out, hoping that cop doesn't make him do a sobriety test.
These guys are trying to mess with us. They are literally trying to provoke us. Literally.
And I ain't trying to judge. I grew up with an alcoholic mother and father, so.
Yeah, you know why I beat 3 DUIs, guys? I wasn't guilty. They literally can, if they think that you're under the suspicion, they can drag you down to jail and make you do blood tests. Guess why I beat it? Because every single time the blood test proved me right, that I wasn't under the influence. And these cops, they can sit there and still take your rights away and still lie, saying that you were swerving and all that so that they can harass you. And then when you finally get to court, after spending thousands of dollars, this is what happens.
Thank you, Jacob. Okay, so it was the vape. I think this guy's
Can
drunk.
you do me a favor? Put it on my stack, but can you change my status back to a station?
Lieutenant Ben Moore doesn't know I'm pressed.
Yep, you got it.
You have your license, registration? I don't answer questions. Why am I being detained? Are you the officer that told me to stop? I want to talk to that officer.
He is busy right
No,
now.
I don't care. That's my right.
Registration?
I have my license and my registration. Okay. I'm not giving it to you. You're not the officer that's going to write this ticket.
I am the officer.
You're not the one that saw it.
And he will be on the ticket.
You're not the one that saw it.
He will be on the ticket.
I'm not going to give you anything until I talk to that one. I have the right to face my accuser.
This is the Phoenix Police Department.
I am pressed.
You need to leave the area now.
And I'm live right now. You want to see how many viewers we got?
Given a lawful order to provide identification
Have it.
and insurance.
It's the same on there. Check it out. Have it right here.
They have a knife in the apartment and believes it's 390 and 2303. You want to call?
Yeah, if he's not gonna. I'm giving you my ID registration.
This is the Phoenix Police Department. You need to leave the area now.
I said, do you have insurance? I don't have it on. Does it say it's suspended? Does it say my insurance is invalid?
2730, that's your Peoria.
Right. Did you say you don't have the insurance? I don't have the paperwork on me. I can look it up, but I'm a little bit busy right now informing with my phone. My insurance card is on here, and I'm ensuring that I don't get shot by you guys. You guys apparently shoot and kill people. So I'm making sure you guys don't shoot me. So I have my camera on here.
All right, so I'll give you a ticket for that. You can take care of that later. Is everything current?
Everything is current.
You live on 7th Avenue?
Yep.
Who are you calling a dork? I'm just kidding, Amanda. I'm just kidding.
Stay with me, guys.
All right,
By the way, you guys sitting here cheering this on? You guys are really idiots. You guys really don't even know what rights you're cheering on. These cops are arresting people who are peaceful protesters. They're literally harassing me right now for doing my right. And I'm going to sue.
You get a good crowd on there?
Again.
Yeah. Just Facebook.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my screen.
Yeah.
I tried it a couple times and way bigger audience. Like 5 hours of awesome footage last night. Just deleted.
357.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
It was good footage too, man. I got a bunch of arrests.
These comments don't bother me, guys. People like this that are cheering for this, they have no idea who they are.
Yeah, I don't know. Facebook, I've just been shooting Facebook.
No idea who they are
for now, but I already had an
Community
audience
tap.
on it, so that's why I just chose Facebook.
Literally, these cops are out here. These people are being peaceful, and they're the ones out here in aggravating situations. So you guys sit here okay with it? I'm currently suing them, and I have a case pending that's currently in the claims division right now, and I'm getting another ticket. My lawyer is going to love to hear this. These cops, they just tend to always arrest me, and I just happen to beat it every single time.
Man, I don't know how many times I got to address this one thing.
How I do what I do.
Like, why the fuck do people
just keep
care
giving me
what
free money.
happens
It
with the
literally just falls out of
donations?
the air.
Why the fuck do you care? It's not your money. If you're not donating, stop fucking asking where it's going for.
I'm sorry, I can't.
If you go tip your waiter, you're not gonna. Or if you're at a restaurant
you know what
and you see somebody tip the waiter, are you gonna say, "Hey, lady, what are you gonna do with that money? What are you doing with that tip that you just gave me?"
You know what happened to the last
that's
standing
rude
army
as
that was on
fuck.
this land?
Mind your business. These are my supporters. They're my fans. They're my. They want to donate to me. They can donate to me. It's not
The
your
last
fucking
standing army
business.
that tried to occupy this land. The British. When they
Got
had
like
sent their
5
police
in the last
forces
2
to police
fucking minutes.
city.
Shut the fuck
Where
up.
the
It's
founding
not your
fathers
money.
due to that police force.
Apparently on all just in London outside 237 David. For contact 237 control. Repeat caller for this Jimmy, 2209 North 16th Street, saying that he was a laundry wheel now. Possibly a CIT situation. Said that he was in an alley behind and now he's waiting at this business near the school. And this red truck is still following him. He's a Hispanic man, 20 years old, black clothing, white shoes, 9307. Call.
Josh over Holster. Thank you for the donation, bro. Sent $20 for snacks. Much appreciated, bro. Much appreciated. See, like, nobody fucking cares. They send me donations because they don't care where it goes. Mind your business. Thank you guys all so much for supporting.
2 arrest teams are moving into place, guys.
unit 3228 West Glendale, just south.
Yo, Ben Moore is the one that issued the command. Also the one that would not give me his badge number. It's probably why his cops act the way they do.
Sarah, shit, I'm so bad at these last names. I'm sorry, guys. Sarah and shout out to Sarah.
What's up, Brandon?
Shout out to
Stacey.
Sarah. Sent in for scuba snacks. Much appreciated.
Portland.
Nicole Utano, thank you so much
Luna
for sending support for more snacks.
Portland.
Got another one.
At the bottom is community
Thank you so
tap
much.
in
Much appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah, quit trying to write more tickets, sir.
Sorry, Stacy.
Quit trying to write more tickets for not putting my ID down or whatever you're doing back there. I'd like to get moving here before you guys start popping off gas here.
Thank you, Colette. That's a much appreciated.
Here they go. They're going into the arrest teams, guys.
Situation. One said that 5 hours ago someone tried to hit her with their...
Tori, no, you're not the only one that asked.
These guys are
there
really
was a lady that asked, or not a lady. There was an older man that fucking asked just now.
I've done time.
You're not the only one that asked. Trust me. People ask all fucking
my life
all day. It's annoying.
I know how
as
to
hell.
vote now. I know. I kind of restored my rights.
You do? Thank you so much.
So, you guys, this little protest charge doesn't affect me. What's funny is how many of you guys will sit there and laugh about how these people are about to get arrested.
Oh yeah, much appreciated.
Doing nothing wrong. But you guys cheer that on.
Thank you.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It shows how dumb.
But yeah, Tori, it's not just you.
How? Again,
the bottom
I
is a
voted
guy
for
called
Trump. I am a
Community Tap
conservative.
in Phoenix, Arizona.
What's going on tonight is wrong. None of those addresses are real anyway. And the 444, it is my real.
Shout out to moms. Sugar Love. Shout out to Sugar Love. Thank you for tuning in as well. Hell yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah, my friend Meyer.
Yeah. By the way, before you guys.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I was convicted in 2004
Yeah.
and changed my life in 2006. So put way much clean time behind me. Way. I am not a felon anymore. Changed my whole life. Some of you guys, I make way more than you guys, and you guys are crappy humans. You guys are holding yourselves back. This felon's doing a lot better than most of you.
Exactly.
Be domestic, 2439 East Street, Hills at Filiberto's. Complaint is initially trailblazer that is brown to pick up car and keys from his ex-girlfriend. She's refusing to give them back. We have black GMC, his ex-girlfriend's name is Laura. And I'm Ulysses here from contact, please call.
Yep, that's a real shotgun. These people come out prepared for protest for war, kind of like the British did.
Copy for the check call for 10,754 West Village Street. Copy info 2313. There you go.
I'm currently pulled over, guys. I can't move. I'm being detained. Yes, it's taking this long. Yes. Must be his first day. I don't know. First traffic ticket.
Lincoln. That's a message. 1256 up 18th Avenue. Girlfriend.
Blocking a public thoroughfare when there's people in front of you. That's funny. I get a ticket.
The same verbal to caller refusing to leave the property or contacting, right?
No, I'm just saying it's unconstitutional. Yeah, it's your boss just being, vindictive. We'll prove it. Mr. Ben Moore. Wouldn't even identify himself, guys. I had to find out that was Ben Moore just by hearing people talk to him. Wouldn't give me his name, badge number, anything like that. That's leadership.
250 George.
Third shift unit, I can come relieve me at 28th Street in Union Hills. There's a tow truck getting this car in his backyard.
Thank you.
Don't you work detention? I remember you arrested me a few while back. Don't you work detention? You work detention? No.
I don't think so, Landon.
They know I voted for Trump. They don't care. It doesn't get you out.
It's the one for this call.
Some of these comments, these guys are like, man, others. Because it made me feel safe. It's clear as would have been like, oh my God, you guys would have snitched on the founding fathers. Because it made me feel safe. You guys would have been like, oh my God, those are the guys that did the Boston Tea Party over there. And you guys need to go get them. How much is my reward? All those people laughing, all those people throwing up, that's what you guys are. Because back then, freedom was a forbidden word, and it was just a dream. And people like you, they told on people like the founding fathers, Samuel Adams, John Hancock, all of them. I'm keeping it real. You guys would have snitched on George Washington, Sam Adams. Straight up. 100%.
Car had no plates.
You guys.
Front or back. I looked.
Blocking a public thoroughfare.
Can I do anything?
No, but do you need to ride out of here? Yeah. All right.
You you need to give me your name and birthday?
Yeah, Phil Martinez.
Phil Martinez?
Yep, and I'm born in November 12th, 1980.
November 12, 1980?
Yep.
Alright, Phil Martinez, November 12, 1980.
There you go, man. We're getting arrested. No, we're not getting arrested. We're not getting
Do you
arrested.
have a bail number to call?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm not getting arrested. I'm just getting a ticket.
Oh, I have one of those already.
All right, cool, cool.
Alright, I'm gonna catch up if that's cool.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, good luck.
It's taking him like a half hour to do this. His first ticket, I think. So, legal advisors just checking on me, guys. Making sure I'm all right before they take off. Oh. But, yeah, freedom was just a dream back then. It was a forbidden word. And back when the British got upset that the Americans were making so much off of tea, John Hancock was the richest landowner and richest tea distributor in America. His house got raided. Britain sent 9,000 troops to start taxing more Americans. And they started shutting down businesses. These troops then started becoming, you know, pretty much day laborers and doing jobs for cheaper to drive, you know, people like John Hancock and all them into the ground and take their money and give more money to the king. Well, those police raided, that police force of British raided their police, you know, John Hancock's, and then it's all, the rest is history from there, man. There was protests going on. They were overbearing, overreaching. They were shutting down people's businesses, shutting down livelihoods. Like we're seeing now, these police are giving people tickets in bars and restaurants and gyms and all that. Now we see why Obama rushed to militarize these people and Bush rushed to militarize and get these excess military weapons out to them. It's crazy, man.
Dang, Stone, you're calling Soul basically a double agent.
Tall, build with short blonde hair, wearing a red jersey and blue jeans on says he lit his cup on fire and then put it in his building. There was no fire.
I don't know what is taking so long.
And had 240 vaccines before as well. Contacted Jamie.
Is this like a really warm, cold civil war? Does anybody know? Anybody have any guesses? You know what? Put a 1 in chat if you think this is a really warm, cold civil war.
You guys, I back the blue. I don't hate cops. I have friends that are cops. My brothers are cops. So you guys sitting there, I do back the blue. If you guys watch this channel, I actually follow and listen to scanner traffic and show how hard these men and women work. And it's just the training, and it's the people like VENMO that stop stuff from happening. It's not the officers that are out here right now. I've been out here. When I lost my cousin in 2014 and I started this channel, I thought for sure that every single call I was going to see bad cops.
Right, I know, that's weird terminology. I'm sorry.
But not,
just, you know,
not at all. I actually, some of these officers I know, I respect, and I know that they have good intentions, and they come out here and risk their lives. Some of these calls I hear are scary ass calls, and these cops go to them, no questions asked. Where I get mad is where they follow these orders that they're following right now. What? I know this cop didn't want to give me a ticket. I saw it. So the moment he saw the press pass, he knows I'm going to beat this. He knows that he didn't want to take this. Doesn't want this to affect his record. You know? So I know these cops.
LOL. April's like, wait. Now he backs the blue?
Friends are lifelong friends of cops. So I understand the job is hard. But you guys, when you lose somebody and you try to get training done, and every
LOL, John.
is labeled as anti-police, it's ridiculous. I'm not anti-police. I have family who are police, like I mentioned.
Daniel says Portland is the top.
They think this.
This guy is annoying as hell.
No, we're both. All the cars that got pulled over are all still sitting.
Landon, can you make your mic a little louder in the video?
We'll get a lawyer. They'll listen to this.
I can try. I really just, I need to be closer to it. Is that better? I bet it's better. I'm supposed to be a lot closer to this mic, and I really want to lean back because I'm really tired of sitting forward. But I guess I could just take the mic with me.
It doesn't have a timeline.
Yeah,
You can
how's
protest
that?
24 hours a day, 7 days
What's
a
up,
week
folks?
Here I am getting arrested. Here I
I've
am
never
getting
talked to you guys and leaned back at the same
a
time.
ticket by a very slow officer.
This is weird.
The other guy,
It's really
too, though.
awkward. Am I still quieter or am I louder?
What it is, to be honest, they know I have my camera going, and they're probably going to start doing their thing. So
A
that's why I'm
total
glad
piece.
Because VENMO was putting me to arrest you.
Lean back, turn up. Stacy's like, yes.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you're yelling at me now. Much better. Louder. 100% better. You good.
Yeah.
Bring Mike to you, LOL. Yes. I really want to lean back right now, so, you know, I'll scoot back forward in a bit. All right, guys, let's vote. 1, your boy here is about to go to jail, or 2, he's going to get a ticket. 1, he is definitely going to jail, or 2, he's just going to get a ticket.
Deanna, that it's not illegal to slow down. To make sure that this doesn't happen.
Chad, man, come on, don't pick on me.
We wanted to make sure that if anybody tried to ram it,
Kick back and relax.
Which means side for
1, he's definitely going to jail.
Not have any evidence of insurance.
2,
Court date's
yeah.
on the 15th of
1,
July.
2, 1, 2.
You have to show up here.
Split crowd, huh?
Do you have any questions?
Split crowd.
That's your copy. Have a good night.
and we are moving on.
Oh, is he rolling out? Yo, is he rolling out?
I'm not going to leave the other car, though.
We'll go ahead and take that 415 Edward Holden. 1045 noise 3601 West Lawrence Road.
He just rolled out. I think this dude just rolled out. Did he get everything he needed?
Yes, he's back at it again.
You want to follow in on the loud noise 3601 West Lawrence Road?
Where's my prize? So wait, this dude didn't get a ticket?
I laugh at all these pussies. I'm just going to call it like it is. All you fake wannabe motherfuckers sitting here laughing at me getting a ticket. What the fuck's to do? You guys don't know what I do for a living.
A ticket and a court date.
Ticket doesn't mean anything.
My bad.
It doesn't.
I thought he was just rolling out.
What it shows is you guys will bow down to the freaking cops no matter what. You guys, I swear, people are so stupid nowadays, man. Like, really? You guys think I care about a ticket? I'll beat it. You guys, I'll beat the ticket.
Okay, he got a ticket for sure.
You know why? Because that's what we do. We win. The $2.9 million lawsuit won. Why? Because cops lie. You guys sit here and
Michael, what he did was yell at the cops for about an hour, and then he didn't have insurance, and then we learned a lot about his past.
And then
he's been pulled over for DUI 3 times before,
doing wrong that we're getting paid millions.
And now he has a ticket and a court date for no insurance.
Thank you. Thank you for backing the blue and letting the checks keep cash. You know, we're actually changing things. We got a citizen review board in here.
I'm gonna laugh if he doesn't beat it.
Laugh at that. You guys didn't do nothing for that. That citizen review board done. Funded. On tap. Nothing they can do to stop
in Portland, that's a tow. Dude, no, here in Louisiana, that's a tow. That's definitely a tow. And I think, never mind. That's a suspended license. Suspended license? They'll arrest you. Here.
Code 418, 3331 North 80th Avenue. Companion was supposed to get his son on Friday. The mother's refusing to bring him over. His mother's going to be a Raymond Lopez, 420 of 90. Black female, 30 years old, 5'6", heavy set, on 11. The son is going to be 6 years old. Complainant has 1031 stating that he was supposed to get his son.
My 4th was good. I don't know if you're asking me.
Man.
3331 North 80th Avenue.
Oh no, they're heading this way.
Having a response for backup, D14 team standby.
02 in Gilster.
Copy, thank you.
822, can I get my numbers?
On call lane are 11, 20,
Oh, Chad, absolutely, brother. You haven't. Yes, I'm in Louisiana. You grew up in Texas. That's what's up.
Alright.
Said subject trying to get into fights with everyone, but really couldn't get anything.
At the end of the day, I really don't care what anybody's sitting.
Quinn, what do I gotta do, Quinn?
At home thinks, because probably half of those people don't even vote anyway. Stats show that. And you guys probably don't even believe in it, but it's whatever. I lost a cousin, I lost an uncle, I lost family. I'm in this to the end, no matter what. Stats show that. Because of that. To me, family's that important to me. I can't look away when I lost 3 people in 3 years. There's no running away from that. There's no looking away from that. You can't just make that go away. You can't just ignore that. You have to start taking change, especially when it's your family that's on the table. I'm a conservative, man. It pisses me off to see the war on protest and the media shaping narratives. That's why I started community tap meetings, because I wanted to put out the real truth of what I see.
LOL, Don.
And yeah, you know what? I get people that don't agree with what they see. The truth that they see.
I really gotta talk into this mic though.
I get people like that absolutely fight me everything I do. I don't care. And yeah, you know what? I get people that don't agree with
test. I really gotta talk into this mic.
I get people like that absolutely. I don't care how they are, how they feel, because at the end of the day, they don't.
Neighbor dispute 2307 West Astor Drive.
They don't affect my decisions.
In contact about.
Yeah, Jax. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Jax says this dude is drunk, huh? Yeah, he sounds a little bit. Now they might have blown his buzz.
This year, for the first time in my life, I'm not voting conservative. For the first time in my life, I'm voting libertarian. It's gonna be weird. The media has not been in full-blown support of the protest. You think that because you believe that the narrative that they're sharing. You are not seeing what's going on here. Me telling other people to drag ass so that we can make sure that
last time I checked, there were multiple roads, so
don't
you
hit
can
other
go
people
around.
in the group is our right to do. We are allowed to do that. We are allowed to make sure that people are.
All right, we got Portland at the top, Phoenix on the bottom right, and we have Seattle at the bottom left. So what's up? What's going on with you guys? Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test. Test. Dang, I gotta be right up on this mic. Goodness gracious. I don't know what he's doing now.
This is crazy, man. They gave me a ticket.
I got his audio back on.
Blocking a public
They also on alarm.
Yeah,
40 North 15th Avenue.
They're trying to tear gas us.
Right now?
Yeah, for blocking the
street.
The street.
Which way are we going now?
This way.
Left.
We contact a complaint and JP wants to contact.
It's crazy. It's like VENMO is like he is.
No, I think they're just commercial grade and fireworks.
His officers.
Yeah, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like, yo, what are we doing?
Yeah.
We supposed to be protecting and serving.
Left or right?
Let's see.
Take your time. Take your time.
Right.
Right.
We have
We don't like people walking
Portland
back
at
to
the
their cars
top,
alone.
Seattle at the bottom left, and Phoenix at the bottom right.
That's how. See that? Right.
Yo, thanks, guys.
I own community tap.
LOL, Carl.
I said were you at the beginning of the speech? At the beginning of the protest?
No,
when everyone was talking?
Yeah, JC, just fireworks and fire.
All right. Yeah, we specifically make sure people knew about it, Buddy Cisco. We don't want you guys walking around.
That's 15 drum.
No, it's where the protests first started, down near the stores.
Oh, okay. On McDowell?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get out there real quick. So we started up right there.
Y'all started right there?
Yeah, at the actual precinct.
At the actual precinct. Okay, so I parked where
LOL.
the first
Yo,
block
Mike,
that
what's up?
they
Hey,
traveled
Landon.
down, where there was
What's the
first traffic
fireworks that's banned in
I'll
LA?
get right to that area.
Bottle rockets? I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Now you would have walked far.
That dude is not a Trump supporter. LOL.
Alright, we got a couple more and then we'll be there. Man, that car's got his brights on.
Call an R and then make me a 415 frame car for 6633 West Cherry Lane.
I can't believe VENMO is doing this, man.
They literally got their freaking rubber bullets, their tear gas, like with their hands on their weapons ready. Like, dude.
Only if you get caught, Michael.
Well, this is one of the major streets that it is. Alright, so this is we'll head back toward. We'll get to 15. We'll get to.
Ooh, where's this?
Was it on McDowell, right?
Phoenix.
Nice. I know. I remember there being a street light.
Bro fist. Hold on, I'll give you a proper bro fist in just a second.
Yeah,
They still blocking the freeways.
Yeah, when I came up off the freeway, they had it blocked so we couldn't get to the other side.
Alright guys, after we jump around, we'll get right back over there. So what's your name if you don't mind introducing yourself, sir?
My name is Taylor Adoria.
Why is Black Lives Matter important to you?
See, the thing about that is that
Phoenix at the
people don't understand
top right
that
and
black
bottom
is a
right.
legal status.
And we also have
And I'm here to teach my people.
Seattle at the
and
bottom
every
left
person,
and
black,
Portland
brown,
at the top
no matter
left.
What you are, that you are not a color, you are a nationality. And once
They don't understand what's going on. They think that this is just like everything else that's going on right now. This was a peaceful protest for a man that was killed and shot and killed in his own driveway. And these people are just upset with just adding another name to the list. So that's why everyone's out here,
What
guys.
link?
This was peaceful the entire night.
April.
Yeah, these guys are making it not peaceful.
I got it. Is this the same guy? Oh, snap, April. Dang. That's the same guy. Public records report, which includes information about Phil Third Martinez, is being displayed in accordance with all local, state, and federal freedom of information laws. The state of Arizona makes all manner of records, such as births, deaths, police reports, real estate sales, civil lawsuits, criminal proceedings, and the like, available for the public to view, all in the interest of creating transparency and accountability in government. Please keep in mind that there likely is more than one person in the state of Arizona by the name of Phil Third Martinez, and therefore this record may not necessarily reflect information about the person for whom you are searching in or around Maricopa County, Arizona, by the name of Phil Martinez. Dude was just arrested in 2019. Count of unlawful assembly. Count of obstruction, highway, public license through fair. I'm all up in this dude's business. Holy crap. Anybody that wants this guy's link, let me know. You can have a whole bunch of information about him too. I wonder if he recognized that officer that arrested him in 2019.
Sorry guys, my camera's...
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's him too. Little does he know that somewhere some other dude is like looking at his record with a whole crew of people.
Yeah, Earth Warrior, I understand that, bro, but you gotta look deeper, bro. You gotta look at who's causing the damage. It's easy to point your finger at Black Lives Matter, bro. It's easy, but do your homework, bro. Find out who's doing this shit. Here comes the chopper again, guys.
He did, April, you're right. LOL, Ian, what are you doing, bro? You're gonna start streamer beef. Where's the beef?
They're moving, guys, but they ain't leaving.
He said he gets paid from lawsuits and brings his children to a protest at night. Facepalm. Facepalm Nation.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I totally thought that dude was gonna go to jail. My bad.
They're moving, but they ain't leaving. They're gonna get ready. Hey, thank you, Billy the Kid, man. Thank you for the support, man. We're just trying to get this coverage, man, because it's not the people are getting abused, man. Everywhere I go, the people, including myself, I've been abused by these guys, been shot. And I'm not here protesting, man. I'm here covering this. I'm here as media.
That is the protest that I believe the guy at the bottom right is going to. It's a Phoenix, Arizona protest. The guy at the bottom right is also in Phoenix. Oh, scroll down to the bottom, found it. Oh, here it comes again. Oh crap, Ian, what are you doing, man? You're gonna start streamer beef, man. The beefiest of beef.
Listen to Bob, man.
Man tackled by police during ICE protest. Seeks lawsuit. My arrest is illegal.
Let's smash that like button, guys. We got 155 in here with 49 likes. Let's smash that like button, guys. Get more people in here. Everybody needs to witness this. We need as many eyes on this.
Found him. It's towards the bottom. Yeah, no, this whole crew is amazing. Dude, Brofist, April Brofist.
Hey Ryan, we're here to bring it to you live, bro. This is raw. This is uncut. This is what's really going on right now.
Say police targeted him. While he was taken into custody, red and blue lights flashing from the patrol cars around him. Martinez said police sergeant called him by his name. "We know who you are," the police sergeant told him. Martinez has been to other immigration rallies and protests critical of police. He also speaks at Phoenix City Council meetings asking for the police to do better. He believes on July 12th, police targeted him for arrest because his past statements, he said. Fortune, the police spokeswoman, disputed that. "We don't target people just because they've done things in the past. We react to the moment," she said. "I am sorry that he feels that he was targeted, but we do not target people because I remember you from a different incident. That's horrible. And I like to believe that we don't do that as a police department. We will never say that I'm going to arrest you because I saw you last week at a rally. No, we arrest based on probable cause."
First Amendment defender, yeah, hell yeah. Sorry that happened to you, bro, but I'm glad you took action. Thank you guys for smashing that like button, guys. Thank you guys for bringing in all these eyes and all these witnesses.
Dude, great job, April.
Defund the police! Defund the police! Defund the police! Defund the police! Defund the police!
Method is in effect. They're trying to get you guys routed into a section so that they can disperse you guys. They're not letting anybody into your guys' vicinity with cameras right now. So keep marching. Keep marching. Do not slow down. Do not. Did my cousin die? Did he deserve it? No, he was wanted on a probation violation.
LOL, Autumn, LOL.
Here's where the story gets really bad. I'm upset about my cousin dying. Yes, I did get upset about that. But the problem is that the news media that night, when he was dead, they were blasting out on the radio, on the media. The
JC,
two felons were killed today by
hilarious,
police officers. And I was trying to figure out, like, who was the other felon? It's like he was going to work with his boss. And then they show his boss's mugshot from when he got out like 26 years beforehand. And being a felon that changed his life and got his rights restored and had all this hope ahead of him, here I'm seeing this guy that was my inspiration, that was changing other felons' life. He got gunned down with my cousin, and they labeled him a convicted felon killed today and people were praising his death when this guy had totally changed his life, hadn't been in jail for over 20 years in prison, and it's the first picture they threw up. So that hit home.
You got some more info, April?
That, I'm like, man, I'm a convicted felon. I changed my life. I had a daughter and wanted the best for her. Is that what my future is going to hold? If I ever come across the police officer that's having a bad day and accidentally kills me, is my death automatically going to be justified because that officer was scared, and then they can actually throw in, oh, he was a felon? So that's when I was so upset for that gentleman. Changed his life. He didn't deserve to be labeled like that. But it's what they did. And the people cheered. Literally cheered. People can't wait. Oh, they're still out there. Oh. It actually looks like they're heading back the other way. Yeah. Now they're heading back. God dang it. I did tell them to keep moving. But, and then when I had my cousin and a friend die, And the first thing that they do is like, when I started to see the system, guys, I'm an analyst. I study trends.
Brad, the difference between the black militia and the white militia is that the white militia is not race exclusive.
I wasn't liking
they let
the same
anyone in
patterns that
of
I
any
was
creed or
seeing
color.
that was taking place on things that were happening to discredit victims of police brutality. I wasn't exactly thrilled. I was seeing a system put in place to discredit victims and to discredit, you know, people who were legally in the right to be out in public, and because they just happen to get killed by a police officer, you know, it's not right.
Colleen, I'm afraid of that. People are gonna have to start swimming the Rio Grande the other way.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go park because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the riot police is out. And it sounds like he's...
Exactly, JC. Exactly. There is no
like
white
VENMO is
militia.
putting out the
It
message.
just so happens to have a lot of white dudes.
But VENMO
Seriously.
failed to identify himself tonight. Hopefully the faithful viewers who were on this recorded that for me. If you guys did record this for me, please can send it to Phil Martinez at communitytapnews.com. That's Phil, P-H-I-L, Martinez, M-A-R-T-I-N-E-Z, at communitytapnews.com.
Jax, that's a weird question because I have been to like parades in New Orleans that kind of turned into riots. So like, have I been to a political riot? No, but have I been to parties that turn into like a full like 40 plus like 40 people versus 40 people fight? I have. So I don't know, man.
The riot police is literally out here.
Sally, what's up? The top right video is from Phoenix, and so is the bottom right video. The bottom right and top right are both in Phoenix.
Go ahead, Travis. It's not. She doesn't live there, and the person that lives there is an
I have
ardent
no idea
2A
what you
supporter
mean, JC.
and ex-military. So go ahead, show on up, Travis. It's not my family, but might as well be, because that dude is ex-military. You guys, first off, guys like you don't do shit. That's proven. You're sitting behind a computer right now, while other people are out here doing this.
Is that better, JC? Or what exactly are you talking about?
Look how stupid they look. What I got?
Is this live? Sally, Tiff is on her way with a cup of coffee right now. She's the best at making everything.
If you
Well,
guys ever
thank
do
you,
find out my mom's address. Yeah, my stepdad ain't nothing nice either. But men that threaten women, you guys ain't really about it anyway. Yeah, I'm good. I got a ticket. Yeah, I got.
Oh, I don't know what to do about that, brother.
Yeah. Yep. All right, bro. I'm gonna go back to
I
my
don't know
truck.
what to
Hey,
do
are we
about
done
that.
or? We're gonna go. All right, I'll be back. All right, man. But hey, you guys.
It's probably
you guys
just the
familiar with
internet,
Community Chat News?
JC.
I'm gonna give you guys a card. I follow these all the time. You guys out here for the support Black Lives Matter? You guys mind if I do an interview with you guys real quick? Or not? Nah? All right, guys. Well, hey, appreciate you guys. That's the real media right there. We don't do it all in 30 minutes. We just keep streaming it all live for you guys to see, all right? You guys be safe. Oh, so the protest is winding down. Put mom's GPS in it. What's that gonna do? You think that scares me? We lived this long, bro. I grew up in the 85301 area code. I saw my first murder
believe that, JC.
at the age of 7.
I
It was
would
a horrible
totally
night.
believe that.
I remember seeing my neighbor's head get blown off. I'm not afraid. We learned. Only the strong survive here in Arizona. If you guys think I'm joking, there's a reason why my friends are on this channel. There's a reason why they're watching. I'll tell you, I'm not bullshit. There's a reason why these cops know. There's a reason why the leaders come up to me. Because they know I've been active since 2014. There's a reason why Ben Moore wasn't giving me his badge number. People like you, they don't worry me at all. We're military too. We can't go up there, guys. The police actually, this is what they, if you guys notice, there's no vehicles
Yeah, I don't know how to
protecting
fix
the
that,
protesters
JC.
now from
Trying to
from
figure
cars.
it out.
So that's actually a strategy, and it's illegal. It's absolutely illegal. You cannot stop people from protesting in their cars. I don't care. So that's actually a strategy. What they're doing is they're considering it weapons, but they allow people to protest with guns. Like there's people with guns in their vehicles.
Trailing behind with the truck, and he actually got pulled over. They boxed him in and they gave him a ticket.
We're going back as fast as we can. Wait till you see the comments. I'm not going to see the comments. I don't read the comments. Guys, I move on to the next. Sorry. But this is Phoenix, Arizona. Unfortunately, there'll be another death soon. I'll be meeting those family members because that's what I do. I promised the family members.
Intel saying they grabbing people. I haven't seen them, but I'm going to take that as yes, they're grabbing people, pulling them in their truck.
I'll be right back, guys.
But I was just warning you that
Here's the protesters.
New text message from Brent Chandler.
We need to be very careful, guys.
Get them, Brent. If you see them, get them.
There's a lot of reports coming in where the police right now, the FBI, the CIA, they're using
You guys are seeing people
social media comments, social media posts, what we're liking on social media, and they're using that against people. They're actually using that against people in court of law.
We're going to make sure everybody gets back safely. Man, what a day. I am telling you guys. Oh, I was in the wrong. No wonder I was losing battery. I was in the wrong charging port.
Wow, Cassie.
I wasn't
that is
in the
an
fast charge.
astute observation. Astute observation. Hey guys, over on Facebook, how far off, like how far off does my audio appear from me talking? Or does it bother you? Or can you tell? Or is it just happening on YouTube?
Appreciate that, man.
They're not about to get gas.
YouTube, if it's still doing it, y'all press 2.
heading back to the
Facebook, if it's still doing it, y'all press 1.
This is literally right in my backyard, so even with living so close, it took me a while. I have to go all around to get to it.
It's a small lag. You sound fine. Perfect.
I'm on the side of the road. You're allowed to park here. The no parking straight ahead, guys.
Short lag.
Right above that car ahead of me, that's where the no parking starts. That's why I'm legal, so chill out, guys.
It's fine too.
Again, I don't know how to stress this.
Okay,
more
well, I don't
enough.
know what it
This
is.
not
Thank you so
my
much,
first
everybody. And
video.
bro fist.
Literally, we have legal protection out here. We have a group of lawyers that are literally riding
Facebook
around.
now is
making sure that
decent when you talk into the mic. Thank you,
Those
Don.
people are here, guys. We know what we're doing.
I don't like to talk into the mic all the
What
time.
up? Yeah, I got out.
I feel like
got a
it
ticket,
wants
though,
me
God
to.
damn it.
I don't like doing
Obstructing
things
a public highway?
that things want me to do.
A highway. A criminal code too. I was like, dang, it's criminal. Yeah, I'll beat it. You guys know that. The lawyers are already on it. Oh, you know, I got it. You know what's up. I appreciate you. Every night, we appreciate you. Every night.
They're not showing you all the other races of cops killing every race. They're just showing you mainly a lot of black people getting killed. And it's happening. It's not like it's not happening. That's really going on. But at the same time, you know, we're being shielded from every other murder.
Well, what are you gonna do? You know, JC.
Just in order to push this.
You win some, you lose some.
Everyone has to keep an open mind on that. Keep that in your mind when you're watching the news and all that. It's very, very biased. So there's definitely an agenda.
The group made it back. Here they come.
All right, now you can't tell, or you'll barely be able to tell. How about that? Is that better?
The end of the street looks to be blocked. Exactly, Jay. Thank you again, man. Appreciate that. Absolutely, they fear that. They'll do anything.
Blue mask's not better. Oh man, I don't know. You know.
And you just gotta love that neighbor, guys. You gotta love that neighbor. Everyone next to you.
I don't want to do it, but I'm probably gonna have to restart the stream, guys. So don't go nowhere. Make sure you're following and subscribe. Ring that bell. I'll be right back, everybody.
It's important for us to really keep that in mind, guys. The vision is
Brofist. Brofist. All right, guys. I'll be right back. You guys rock. Alright guys, you guys rock. I'll be right back. Good night, Vicky. Have a good rest.